Professionalism, and I think JD has been watching old commercials on YouTube again. Nevertheless, welcome everybody. Happy to have you here. We're back after a 2 week, well, not 2 weeks, but 2 episode hiatus for this show, particularly. And happy to be back. And we're coming back with a bang, I say. The Thing. What a challenging choice these guys have made today. And we'll see if Kurt Russell shows up or Wilford Brimley. I have a feeling Mr. Brimley is going to be our star attraction today. That's all well and good. He made a great alien, I personally think, and that's probably where he got his diabetes. Nevertheless, we're going to be getting into it here right away, but first things first, please go over and hit that share button for us in the like as well. Let everybody know we're on and we can get to it. But I do have a question here for the guys, everybody. I'm curious because they have plenty of time to chat and stuff. And Booster, could you please bring me along the line of thinking of how in the hell we came up with the Thing?
Booster's not there.
Booster's not here. What happened? He was
Yeah, he
here.
said he'd be right back.
He said he'd be back.
Well, all
yeah.
right, you guys tell me how you did it then. We'll put Eric.
We were
in charge.
talking about horror movies, and someone in the chat mentioned it. I can't remember who it was.
So the chat is responsible. All right, well.
Yeah, because I was on about doing the Snyder Cut next week because that's when it's released, and then we went on about horror movies. I don't know what happened. I can't really remember. You'd have to watch that show to find out.
And we're easily
It's probably
swayed.
It's probably not there because Booster's racist. So
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's fair. That is fair. Yeah, he really does not like the Southeast Asians. I don't know what they did to him. It's probably some childhood trauma, I would imagine. But you know, it is what it is. But we are doing the Thing, and I think it's pretty cool. Hello, Lady Celtic Moon. Nice to see you. It's a great fun movie, and let me finish going over here, sharing and bringing the pop up in here so I can see all your lovely chats easily. There we go. Boom. All right, and let me go over and do the little bit of presentation I prepared. So where is that one? Oh, yeah, it's here. All right, The Thing. Now, this is an interesting storyline. This is coming out of a much older book, and of course, there was a movie way back in the old black and white days, although that one might have had color. Was it? No, it was black and white. And they did a remake of it, and there's actually a board game based on the original story as well, which is a pretty good board game. But when The Thing came out, when John Carpenter's Thing came out in the cinema, the critics hated it. This movie bombed hardcore, dude. It really did, and it's hard to believe that these days. But it, of course, it eventually got a cult following and became the classic it really is. And of course, here's a poster that I'd never seen before. It's a pretty good poster though, with the veining of the dog coming together. I'd never seen this one before. I thought it was pretty cool. Of course, we got Kurt Russell in it, and he can do no wrong. He's the best actor that's ever been born or will ever be born. Kurt Russell's amazing. And it was a really fun story. And then something interesting happened. In 2011, they made a sequel, an actual sequel. They didn't try to reboot it. It wasn't even a soft reboot. It was just straight up sequel. It's actually a prequel, to be fair. How did the dog, get into the beginning of the thing? And go ahead. No? Okay.
I was just laughing.
Oh, you're laughing. Well, that movie gets a lot of flack because the CG is crap, and they should have done practical effects like they did in the first movie. They should have done that. But if you actually watch that movie and you can ignore the horrible CG, it's not that bad. It's not. There's an honest effort, and I think that one of the problems they ran into that movie, guys, is that they were like, "Oh yeah, you remember how they saw this? You remember they saw that there? We got to put that. You remember how they had that?" They had that kind of thinking, so they had to put every little Easter egg in there. This was a problem, but it's not as bad as you think it is. That movie is not as bad as you think it is. And of course, another thing it's interesting with this IP, I guess, is the Thing from Another World comic books, and there's a whole bunch of them. I think there was 3 series or maybe 5. But Kurt Russell continues his adventures in those books. Did you guys know that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're kind of fun. The art's not great though, but they're interesting. So there's a lot of things to do, and no Jiminy. It's not Ben Grimm. God,
Why
everybody
is Jiminy
It's
thinks
not
not
in
Ben
here?
Grimm?
no.
Oh,
I
man.
I thought we
apologize.
were doing the Fantastic Four. I'm
No.
out of here.
Yeah, oh God, oh God. Yeah, I don't know. Jiminy doesn't love us anymore. He doesn't want to draw with us.
Mm-hmm.
He's too good for us now. That's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
It
But
might be your comments every week.
no, definitely not. I'm a good boy. But anyway, let's come on over here and say hello to the guys and see what they're planning. So we'll start up with Eric. So Eric, what's the plan here? This is I feel like it should be a difficult thing to do, but you guys have been into it. So what's your plan?
Well, Jiminy took my joke away, so
Oh,
I don't know. Just draw something creepy with a bunch of body parts and stringy things and eyes and mouths and feet and stuff like that.
sweet, sweet. Oh, that's the easy
Nightmare
route.
fuel.
Nightmare fuel. There you go. And of course, El Rodimus is planning, of course, to put Chick King in there, beating up on the thing and assisting Mr. Kurt Russell. Is that your plan for today, or is Wilford Brimley got to be your focus?
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. My mom told me I can't hang with you guys no more. Chester's got a potty mouth. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sorry, Jiminy. Love you. But all right. So Elrod, of course, will do multiple things, and it'll be awesome. JD, well, what are you thinking today? What characters of yours are you going to squeeze into the things transformation?
I'm still thinking about it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think that's a good thing. I'm worried now.
Iron Man,
I-
Batman.
It will be Iron Man. I know it will. I know. It's okay. Now,
Let's think about it.
now, Kimo was telling me earlier she's got great ideas. What you got to do today? Ooh, that's a nice picture you're working on.
I have no fucking clue.
Well, you know what you could do? You could do like a map of Canada, and the thing is taking it over, and made the world a better place because of it. You could do that.
I think I'd rather do that to the United States.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I agreed.
Yeah, or maybe just do West Minnesota, where JD's from.
No.
All right, Kiva, but you always do something cool, so we'll be looking forward to seeing what it is. We also got One Dune Rabbit with us, and have you seen the thing? I'm assuming you have.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching it early.
Oh wow, yeah. It is such a great movie. It's the pacing in that is really good. So what's your plan today?
Draw some kind of mutant death monster thing,
Yeah, no, as you do.
tentacles,
sort of
teeth,
thing?
all that kind of thing. Yeah, a kind of thing.
He's gonna draw some sort of thing.
Some
I
kind
might
of
try and
thing.
throw the husky in it as well, or dog or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, cool.
oh, that would be.
I'm not sure
yeah,
yet.
That's a good idea, dude. The interesting thing that Carpenter did with the reboot, because the original story was creepy. Then the movie they did was much more of a straight up kind of plant alien type of thing. But in the remake, Carpenter's remake, he went very, very Lovecraftian. And that was kind of neat
Mhm.
little play on it. And I'm wondering, guys, if you can think in your heads, is that one of the first Lovecraftian movies to drop?
No.
There's been a lot of them.
Yeah, there have been.
You've never noticed.
I'm just wondering though. I have to. I'm wondering about the timeline there. But anyway, looking forward to seeing what you're doing, Rabbit. The dog sounds like a great idea. And of course, we got the Golden Boy with us today as well, and he's going to be doing something. What's your plan?
That's exactly you said it. I'm gonna do something.
Fair enough. Yeah, this is the love I get. I get no help, no radio assistance.
Welcome back.
It's just me. Oh, welcome back. There you go. Let's see. There are a few awesome images of the thing drawn in the style of Charles Schultz floating around Twitter and DeviantArt, says Ray Thula. Well, that sounds interesting. Junkyard Dunn says, in West Minnesota born, I guess he's trying to say West Minnesota born and raised. On the playground is where I spent most of my days. Oh, I see. Okay. Carpenter's version is a lot closer to the original story. In a way. I kind of think that if you read the original story, it would have made much more sense of doing something like a radio broadcast, kind of like Orson Welles did with the War of the Worlds. it has that kind of feel to when you're reading it. But nevertheless, this is going to be fun. So let me go back up top here and get you guys started. I don't know what happened to the booster. Hopefully he will be back. He's probably playing Genshin Impact. Maybe the nude patches come in for that. Uh-oh. Nevertheless, let's get ourselves going here. 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. Now, of course, you guys know we have 2 hours here. And for that 2 hours, they're going to be able to do anything they want. We have no rules or restrictions here. They can use color. They can draw. This is a PG-13 plus show. So it's not for your kiddies. So definitely don't bring them along. You hear? I said it, YouTube. YouTube. Did you hear me, YouTube? Yeah, okay. They don't care. But that's an interesting conversation we should probably have later this week, maybe on Night Owls. I'll talk about that a little bit more of how much these bastards have lost their mind. Nevertheless, the thing is immediately coming onto my screen, as in Marvel's The Thing, Ben Grimm. Oh, goodness gracious. But he is one of the cooler characters, though. And now, who did create Ben Grimm? Was that Stan or was that Kirby? I wonder.
Maybe both.
Well, clearly they were. It's a collaboration, but I'm just wondering whose idea it was. Because he is a
Visually,
cool,
I'd say probably Kirby.
So it's
think?
probably Stan Lee.
I don't know. I have no clue. I'd have to research it. But he is one of the cooler characters, though. His backstory isn't as good as, say, Spider-Man or Wolverine or something like that. But he's just a cool character the way he's written. He's just a good old street boy. And I have no idea where we had that little sissy boy Chris Evans playing him in the movie. It was dumb.
No, that was Michael.
No, that was Johnny
Chuckless.
Storm. You're right. It was Chickless. You're right. That was not a bad choice. Why did I think?
No wonder you didn't like that movie. You didn't know
Yeah.
who was in
I'm
it.
back. No, I'm fine.
That's probably true. No, you're right. It's not Evans. It was Chickless. Chickless wasn't that bad. He got a lot of shit for that. Now that I think of it, and I don't know why. I thought he was fine. He was pretty in the Shield. So hey,
The
Booster,
makeup
what's
was
up, man?
terrible.
What are you doing? He's what?
Oh, I just had the nastiest poo. I didn't like it.
Oh, I see. It was a toilet
Yeah.
break.
Yeah, those
One of those ones
KFC
where you
Wicked
sniff
Wings
it
are nasty
afterwards?
to me, bro. I forgot what they do to me.
Oh,
Anyway,
I see.
how was your guys' day?
That's awesome.
They're pretty good.
Oh yeah,
No shits at all.
yeah. My asshole's burning.
Oh, I hate
Anyway,
that. I hate
Ouch,
that.
that
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm doing my
those are
best.
the worst.
All
Those are the worst.
They
Ugh.
are the worst. Yeah, they definitely are.
right, I've scared the normies out of the audience. What are we doing?
We're doing the thing. We are.
We're doing
It's
the
a thing.
Yeah.
What's the
Thing.
thing?
The thing,
thing.
as in Jar Carpenter's
You
movie.
know the thing?
Yeah, the thing. Yeah. Jiminy says
you
that Ben
acquainted
Grimm
with
was
it?
Jack Kirby in rock form. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Cigar and all. That makes sense. So it's Kirby then.
Yeah.
There you go.
Either that or
Thing.
or maybe Stan gave a little input. Who knows?
Oh, well, I mean, Stan writes it, and he's got to add all his flair and stuff like that. The interesting thing about Stan is, I mean, he was a great promoter for Marvel, but he did earn his chops in the early days, way, way back, just working on all those, horror stories and mysteries and stuff like that. He's written so
And Captain
many.
America comics.
Well, yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff he wrote, JD. A lot of stuff
I
people
know.
don't even think about.
I'm just talking about his early. I'm just talking about his early things that got him really into the industry.
Yeah. He got a job through his uncle. How
Right.
those Jubases
I knew that.
they kind of take care of each other. Hey, Thunder, what's up? What?
Well,
Oy vey!
if it wasn't for that, he wouldn't have made Spider-Man or the other characters or even the Thing or any.
Yeah, JD,
Like that,
that's my
you know
point.
what I'm saying?
JD, always ask permission from Keenma first. All right. Jiminy
Really?
says,
15 minutes. He's been back for 15 minutes. And he's already got to be anti-Semitic. Thanks.
what? What did I do?
Mhm.
Yep, there goes the channel.
There goes the chair. Well, it's the truth. I said that.
Chester, the nose knows. Be quiet now.
Well, no. Yeah, and I see. I'm not
When
saying.
the safe word is oy vey, Chester. Move on.
Oh, okay. But see, at least I didn't point out their noses. I didn't do that. You did that.
Ah!
Chester, we got a sponsor while you're gone, Goldberg Jewelry, and you just blew it, man.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we're done.
Damn.
Goldstein
Actually, I am
pissed.
technically complimenting them. They know how to work
You ring it,
together. The
we'll
rest
do.
of us are bastards. What was that, Elrod? What
Tell
was
me
it?
about it.
And he's taking his gold with him.
Oh no. Let's see. Thundera says, "I love coming in here and hearing my asshole burns." All right, fair enough. Jiminy says they had frickin' Tintin Billy Elliot play Ben Grimm in fantastic, ridiculous casting. The guy weighed 90 pounds soaking wet. Yeah, no, that was stupid. That whole movie was dumb, dude. And Thundera, why don't you come in here and say hi, dude? You don't have to sit out there. You're welcome.
Yeah.
And talk about the thing, dude.
Yeah. You
Talk about the
can
thing.
come and talk about the thing. You know the thing.
The thing. Well, now, Booster, I know you're a youngin, but I'm sure you've seen that movie. It's such a classic.
No, but I know of it.
Oh wow.
I
Okay.
think
You
I
haven't
saw
seen The Thing,
the Critical
Booster?
Drinker review. Look, there's a
It's-
lot of things I haven't seen. Okay, but there's a lot of things I have seen. I've seen things.
But just not the thing.
Yeah, it's not the thing. The
Yeah, I
one.
would
It's
actually
the
recommend it.
it's the
Rooster. Knowing
definitive
you,
thing.
I would actually say you would enjoy it. It's not like remember we were all angry about all the torture porn sort of stuff. It's not in body horror. It's like a tasteful way of doing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well,
mean like John Carpenter's thing, not the 2011 CGI?
yeah. But no, I'd suggest you go see it though. I mean, it actually is a pretty good flick, dude.
Because it makes sense. It actually makes sense. It's not like just I'm evil and I want to chop you up and then stitch you together. Or make a human centipede.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, I
Fast
never
enough.
understood why that movie was popular. I don't get it.
Because it's shock value.
Trailer.
You guys, they go ass to mouth. You got to understand.
Yeah. So.
So yeah.
I don't know where you're going with that.
Shit,
I don't know. That was like the whole thing with the centipede. That was like their entire selling point. It was
Well,
it was
like-
crap.
Yeah, but
Get
see,
rid of-
I've seen that at a party in '89, so I don't know what that's all about.
Oh,
my Lord. Oh
I'm
God,
gonna
no.
go.
One of your
I'm gonna go.
Beltanes,
I'll be right
huh?
back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go.
Oh,
You
lost
scared
Zach.
away the
You
Jesus
scared
boy.
away Golden Boy. Oh no. Aw. It's such an opportunity too. Oh well.
Oh well. So the thing starring Kurt Russell is
Yeah.
it? What is it about, Chester?
Well, it's a very interesting movie. There were a few other movies that they kind of played on when Carpenter remade that of finding things under the ice. But basically, they find this I think it's Norwegian or Finnish scientific camp down in Antarctica that's been burned out and everyone's dead. Well, first a dog shows up and they're in a helicopter shooting, and then they shoot fire back, and the helicopter crashes, and they go to try to investigate what happened. And they don't understand, but of course the dog is no longer an actual dog; it's an alien. And while they're researching the Norwegian burned out camp, they found what they were digging on, and it was basically a giant spaceship that had crashed on Earth thousands and thousands of years ago, and they had brought up a sample of the alien. And well, of course, by the time they get back to the camp, things are already going on. And during the process, they're trying to figure out who is the thing, because this alien life form has the ability to devour and then copy whatever it's eaten. And it takes its knowledge as well. An interesting little theory I've seen pop up that I didn't think about initially watching it, but makes more sense, is probably the reason why the ship crashed is because the aliens on it had somehow gotten this other alien virus, and it had taken them over, thus crashing the ship. And I don't know if that's true, but I thought that was an interesting little take. And then in the end, you have Kurt Russell and what was the other dude's name? I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
It's
Keith
David
David.
or David
Keith, yeah,
Keith
Keith.
Moose.
That's right. That's right. They're sitting there at the end. Their own camp is now burned down. They're out in the cold. They're both going to die. They're going to freeze to death. They're sharing a bottle, and they're looking at each other, trying to wonder if which one of them is the thing, or if
They
they're
should kiss.
both. That would have certainly
yeah,
answered
yeah.
the question. And that's how it ends. It's just a tight little horror
Oh, by the
movie.
way, Booster, spoilers.
Oh yeah, spoilers. Yeah.
And
Well, he
then they
watched the Critical Drinker,
make
so he's already
outs.
been spoiled.
Yeah,
And
I've
of
been
course,
spoiled so hard.
you have been. And of course, I've been looking at JD, and Iron Man showed up. Yep, there you go.
No, that's next gen.
Oh no, it's just next gen, Chester. Don't be silly.
Okay, what am I doing? This is why my mom
And
won't let me on the
Booster.
channel anymore. Jimmy says, "Aw."
And this is Booster.
Oh goodness. Thunder says,
He
"I'm
looks-
afraid
he
my
looks a little
asshole will
happy.
start burning too." That's fair. You don't want to get infected.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
true.
Among Us, but cooler, Booster. Now, Thundera has suggested, Booster, that we play Among Us on the show, one of our
Yeah.
shows, and that sounds fun. I haven't played that game. Tell me a little bit about Among Us, because I've heard a couple people reference the thing to it, and I don't understand. I didn't think it was. Explain it
I
to
could
me.
actually see that now, honestly. So Among Us is a Wii game where you're just a bunch of little space people on a spaceship, yeah.
Yeah.
And one person is the quote unquote imposter.
Oh.
And what everyone has to do is kind of go about their measly little tasks, right? Like just basic shit on the ship, right? You know, play fucking Simon Says with one thing. You gotta put the color in the right spot with another thing. It's just basic baby little puzzle shit, right?
Uh-huh.
But the imposter can go around and murder people. So once you come up with a dead body, you got to be like, well, who was doing what? Who was where? What was going on? Right? And everyone's got to be like, well, I was doing this, I was doing this. Then you got to either skip it or kick someone the fuck off the ship until the imposter's found. And it sounds very basic, but what it does is it creates an incredible atmosphere of paranoia.
Sure.
It's good fun.
No, people really enjoyed it. It was a big hit. I seen a little bit of the video on it, and I thought, well, it's pretty simple art to be such a big hit game, but I get it. It's a little bit of a mix of Space Cadets and Sonar board games that have been put together, it sounds like. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And they've done a good little job with it. It's good fun to screw with people. It's very fun to be the imposter. That's like the main reason you want to play. Is so you can just absolutely screw with people and watch them turn against each other.
So, during gameplay, it sounds like, I have to operate this communications grid, or someone has to operate keep the engines going or something like that. As the imposter, what is it you're doing during that non-discussion time?
Pretending you're doing tasks and then just murdering people and sabotaging. Sabotaging is like you shut the lights off or you screw up the reactor so everyone has to go repair it, or everyone's gonna die. Yeah,
but
stuff like that.
Can't they see you moving into that area and then all of a sudden the lights go out? I mean,
yes, but you can turn off the lights from anywhere.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So, could only the imposter can do those kind of things? Can other people do it as well?
Only imposter can do those things.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, that sounds fun. So it's just a deduction game.
Yeah, absolutely. So everyone just turns on each other until the imposter is found, or the imposter wins because he murdered everyone.
Can you test their blood with fire?
No.
Nah, I don't see the thing comparison at all. All right.
Not at all. Not the intense atmosphere of paranoia that one person could be it.
No, it sounds fun. I'm just joking. But in the thing, one of the ways they're able to track who the thing is, the alien is by taking and putting a hot wire onto the blood, and the blood will literally try to escape because each cell of this creature can move and think independently. So it was a really cool scene actually when they did that. But the thing is a great little movie.
That's the one when the guy on the bench goes nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, and then bites the guy's head off and stuff like that. Yeah. But I really don't understand at the time why the critics bashed it so hard. I mean, they hated that movie. I don't
Critics hate everything that's good. Critics hate everything
all
that's
good
good.
movies.
I didn't hear any of that. That was all mumbled.
That's me. They hate all the good movies.
Well, no. This is back in a time where, of course, critics, were idiots, and that's not saying they weren't political, but you could get a much better
That's what I
critic
meant.
response than you do these days. Today, it's completely corrupt. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, because that movie is a very solid movie. It's very solid. It's possibly one of the best horror movies ever made, actually.
Think about it. It could be just the way the critics felt back then.
Clearly,
Well,
I'm just trying to get in their head a little bit and understand their thinking, because I mean, not liking it is one thing, but I mean, they trashed that movie hard, dude.
Because they were like anti-horror movie back then.
Were they? Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, that, or they didn't like John Carpenter.
Yeah, because he did horror movie.
Well,
That's true.
They did bash pretty much all his movies, didn't they? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, he made a lot of good ones, though. I even like his vampires.
Yeah, but didn't also the thing come out like 2 weeks after E.T.?
Yes, it did.
Ah, fair enough, Dima. Well, because of my age when it happened, I actually did see E.T. in the movie theater. I remember the theater cinema we went to as well. I didn't see the thing until years later, when I was older.
Same with me.
Yeah. But they took us to see that damn E.T. thing, though.
Yeah.
You guys are old.
And
it makes me giggle.
does it? I would think it would make
Yeah.
you cry, seeing as you've not earned any wisdom or understanding that we have, and you're still stuck in
I
your
have
diapers and
wisdoms.
shit.
I have many wisdoms, Chester. I'm
Do
just
you?
not sharing
That's
them with
good.
you now because
That's
you're being rude to me.
Oh, thank you. Well, Joshua says thing 1 and thing 2. Well, you can't talk about that anymore. That's verboten.
That is. No, you shall not talk about the cat and the hat, little man.
No, you shan't. That's right. How
shall
Comic
not
says Siskel and
find
Ebert
that
shat on
news.
anything that wasn't family friendly, especially horror. Yeah, but then sometimes they would like it, particularly Siskel. I don't know. But doesn't matter. Unfortunately, Carpenter never made a lot of money off his movies initially. But I don't know. Let's name a Carpenter movie that we don't like. Can anyone do that?
Avatar.
Avatar.
Oh,
That's Cameron.
that's not Carpenter. That's Cameron.
That's
Yeah,
Cameron.
you're right.
Yeah, and
What?
you can.
Sorry, I just blew my nose and half my brain went out with it. I'm all hazy now.
That's okay. Well,
Ghosts of Mars.
the mist. Yeah. That wasn't as good, but even that had a little value to it, though. But now you're right.
Yeah, he didn't do the mist, so that's good.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'm checking right now. I'm going to look at his filmography.
Well,
Did he
what the
do
hell
The
does
Fall?
this man do?
I'm going right now.
You're thinking of Ghost of Mars.
Escape from
which
New
is
York?
God awful.
Gods of Mars. Yeah, that one.
Oh,
yeah,
They
yeah.
Live, of course. You got
They Live is
You got
one of the greatest movies of all
They
time.
look great.
What's funny is my wife was watching Reign of Fire on YouTube because
Uh-huh.
apparently it's on there for free. And then randomly it started auto playing Big Trouble in Little China because that's also on there for free. And there's Big Trouble in Little China. There's one of his infamous movies.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
one
an
too.
awesome flick. Yeah. Let's see. There were a couple of shorts, which we don't need to deal with those. Okay, Dark Star. Now, I didn't know he did Dark Star. I thought that was Cameron actually. But that's a Roger Corman type of thing. Assault on Precinct 13. Wow, that's a great flick, dude. The remake sucks balls. Go watch the original. I didn't know Carpenter made that movie. Damn, dude.
Did he do the Crazies?
I'm not up that far yet, but of course the thing he made directly after Assault on Precinct 13, which was badass, was a Halloween, of course. Unbelievable. The Fog, good movie. Escape from New York. The Thing. Christine. Huh?
In the Mouth of
Oh,
Madness.
Christine. I liked Christine.
He did in Mouth of Madness. I like that movie too. Escape from New York, of course. Starman, Big Trouble in Little China, badass, Prince of Darkness. I liked it. That was kind of mixed. They Live, of course, amazing. Memoirs of an Invisible Man. I didn't care for that one so much. There you go. Mouth of Madness is really good. Village of the Damned, which is a remake. Escape from L.A., which people hate on, but I didn't hate that much. Vampires, which is fine. Ghost of Mars, not so great. Then we have some he's just done shorts since then. But that's a really good filmography. Look at that dude. That's a lot of hits right there, man.
And
Chester-
Elvis, the
Yeah.
miniseries. with
When,
Kurt Russell.
when was the last time you watched either of the Escape movies?
Let's see. I watched
Never.
Escape from New York with my children probably about 5 years ago. And I watched Escape from
A
L.A.
few weeks ago.
A few months ago.
I saw.
And you
Few
still
weeks
like them?
The Escape from New York, yeah, in a way I like them. They're not my favorite Carpenters, but I rewatched the Escape from L.A. Because I think it was the Critical Drinker was talking about it, or somebody was talking about it, and says that you might want to give it another look because it's not as bad as you remember. And I went back and watched it, and it was like it's almost as bad as I remember.
That's exactly what happened to me. I watched it probably about 6 months ago, Escape from LA, and I was just like, why did I think this was a good movie? This is a terrible movie. It's not a good movie at all.
No,
It's bad. It's super
complicated.
super overly dramatic, super overacted. Leans way too heavily on the tropes of like one-liners and all that crap, and it's just not a good movie. If it was a parody, if it was intentionally that bad, it would be great.
I
But
mean,
it's
we got Metal Gear Solid because of that movie.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't
Hideo
like
Kojima
surfing
wrote
down
it.
the ditch? You don't like that?
And
Yeah,
then
fan of
jumping
surfing
under a
down
car.
ditches?
Yeah, that was pretty
He
amazing.
Yeah.
surf faces a car.
He did. But that doesn't take
Oh,
anything
sounds
away
rad.
from Big Trouble in Little China, which is epic. Christine, The Fog, They Live. I mean, those are really good movies.
My problem with Carpenter is he makes really good like psychological horror movies, especially ones that really that get in your head more than anything. And he doesn't typically rely too much, at least his most famous ones, on shocks, like shock horror, which is all horror basically nowadays.
Fair enough.
And that's my problem with him is he was so good at it that it kind of killed it. And it's been pretty much just fright horror where it just shocks you. Stuff jumps out all the time and shit like that. Instead of, actually something that makes you think about, Jesus, this is creepy.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
The old jump scares,
But
I love
did
quoting
he do
Yahtzee
Jacob's
when it
Ladder?
comes to.
Who did Jacob's Ladder?
I didn't see that in the list, no. That's an interesting movie, though.
That's a good movie, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a creepy movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Raythul says Christine bores me. Well, just in line of exactly what Thunder just said, the best part of Christine is the psychological aspect, right? That's the best part of it.
Yep.
He's a melon.
What would you say there, Elrod?
He's a melon.
He's a melon.
Don't talk bad about a melon. You never seen Back to School? The guy from Christine is Ronnie Dangerfield's son in Back to School.
Yeah.
Is he?
He's the melon jr.
Oh, I did see. I didn't remember the name of the family. Okay.
melon.
Yeah. Well, I do have great respect for Rodney. That's true. Now that you say that, I have to go check it out. I completely forgot about the son. I was only watching Rodney. But The Fog.
Chester,
Iron Man's in it, too.
That's completely impossible. Nobody had respect for Rodney. That was his whole thing.
That's fair.
It was his whole gimmick.
But
Yeah, Chester.
you know what though?
Why
You
do
go
gotta
watch.
spit on his grave like that.
Oh no, okay, fair enough. But if you go watch Rodney working, on any of his stand-ups or Johnny Carson show appearances and things like that Rodney is one of the best I've ever seen work in a room. That guy he's really, really good, and he earned his chops. I mean, he's been doing it; he did it forever. But Rodney's really, really good, actually. And then where's Bullet to yell at me for saying actually? I'm waiting.
I liked him in Easy Money.
Yeah. Caddyshack is.
I liked
his
him
best.
in Little Nicky. He made me giggle.
Little Nicky, I love that movie, dude.
It's terrible, but I fucking love it.
It's so stupid.
That's
It's perfectly
Yeah.
Adam Sandler. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite Adam Sandlers, actually. And the Fonz gets beat twice. Or is it Ozzy? No, it's
It's
Henry Winkler.
No,
Yeah.
it's the Fonz. He gets Bede or Winkler. One of those people. Yes.
No, it was Henry Winkler. Yeah. I know Ozzy's in it too, though.
Yes, he bites a bat.
Of course he does.
That was his whole thing.
Yeah. You know, the funny thing, I didn't see the show, but the funny thing, that whole bat, because he thought it was a fake bat. He didn't do it intentionally. But that happened in Providence, Rhode Island, in my home. I just didn't go to, I was too young to go to that show.
Did you give him the bat? Was it all you all along?
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
I'm on to you,
He
shit.
says with delight.
Well, he was banned and he wasn't allowed to come back, man. That sucked. I only got to see Ozzy. I've only seen Ozzy twice in concert.
He
Unfortunately.
had to endure like years of rabies.
I've only seen him twice as well, actually. No, you've seen it.
Yeah.
Saw him as Black Sabbath, and I saw him do his own thing, which isn't as good.
Well, I don't know. I really enjoyed the Zakk Wylde years. I did see Randy Rhoads. I was way too young, but I went with my older cousin, and I saw the Blizzard of Oz concert down in Mobile, Alabama. I like his show. He put on a good show. I've never seen Sabbath at all.
No?
No.
Fortunate.
Yeah, no, it is. I would have loved to see
They were
Sabbath.
amazing. Well, it was 1998 when I saw them, so they were still old, but they weren't that old quite yet.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
Well, no, they went
You
on
could
for a
still
long
work
time.
on the stage.
On their own power.
But actually, I think my favorite Black Sabbath years are actually the Ronnie James Dio years, not the Ozzy years. Anyone going to yell at me now? No? Okay.
No.
I'm just gonna go.
Don't
Holy
agree.
But no, I saw a lot of good bands back in the 80s and 90s when I could. Sometimes I had a little opportunities where I got to go and be backstage and see the bands from that point of view as well, which is actually not as fun. I'd much rather be sitting in the stands than backstage. You would think it would be cool, but it's
Sitting?
not really.
I don't think I've ever
Well,
sat
you
in
know
the
what
gig. I
I
always
mean.
go down to the mosh pits.
Standing in the front, yes.
Bands
Depends
are
on the seats you
strange.
can get, really.
Yeah.
Like
Have you ever gone out to dinner with a band?
What do you say
I
there?
don't go
Zach?
to gigs unless they're at an actual club or something. I hate festivals. I think they're terrible. Unless it's like a proper metal festival. You know what I mean? Like going to an ice arena or like an arena to go and see a band with seating just is beyond me. I don't understand it.
Well, I used to go to the the big civic hall type of things, right? I've never been to an outside metal festival. I've been to what do they call that stupid thing back then in the day? Lollapalooza, I think it was called.
No idea.
Yeah, no, it was.
No, Ozfest.
Kind of lame.
Yes, it was Lollapalooza.
Lilith Fair.
Yeah, that's when he went to. He went to the Lilith Fair.
That's probably true. Yeah. Leif Thula says the legend has it Ozzy snorted a line of ants off the sidewalk in a game of one-upsmanship with Nikki Sixx when they were touring together. That's fair enough, probably.
I could believe that.
Yeah. But to be honest,
That's his morning coffee.
yeah, no one was as insane as Motley Crue. Even Sebastian Bach isn't coming close to the insanity of Motley Crue, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like the
Especially
heavy
when it
metal
came
there,
to drugs.
Booster? I thought you were a heavy metal fan.
I love heavy metal. I had my mouth full with some pie a little. I was just gonna say that when it came to the drugs, Nikki Sixx had the absolute worst.
Yeah, no, he
I read
almost
the
killed
Heroin
himself.
Diaries. It was a
Yeah.
He did kill himself twice.
Technically, yeah.
He had to be revived.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He keeps shooting heroin into his cock. He's a madman.
He was, yeah. They're idiots. And old Vince Neil trying to kick the drugs. He was trying to go clean.
Mhm.
And how did he do that? Well, he did that by occupying himself by having sex with up to or even more than 5 girls a day. That was his mode of coping with not.
At least he can exercise.
That's
Yeah,
fair
he'll
enough.
Placing one addiction with another, yeah. So they get
Yeah.
all those STDs.
That's right.
And of
yeah.
course, he's the lead singer of like one of the most famous bands ever
To
made
be
at the
fair,
time, right?
to be
Yeah,
fair,
that's true.
most kings in the Bible had harems
Of
of
course.
women.
That's right.
So just saying, like they're like they're like new kings, I guess you could say. Rock stars are the new kings with their own harems.
Yeah. No, I mean, I remember the '80s fondly, but I'm just saying that those guys took it to a little bit different level of insanity. Is my kind of my point. I mean, you had a lot of rockers being rockers and doing their thing, but Motley Crue just, I don't know. They're stupid. I think they're just dumb humans. I think is really what it
They
Did you
is.
were
see that?
extremely destructive.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie they made? It was kind of like a documentary / movie.
The Dirt.
Maybe they put on
Yeah.
Netflix. Yeah,
Yeah.
The Dirt.
Yeah.
Is that accurate or is it like over?
There's some bullshit in it, but for the most part, I think it is accurate.
Yeah, I
Alright.
gave them credit for being as honest as they were, because they actually produced that
Mhm.
themselves.
Yeah,
So.
most of the things that were inaccurate was because they couldn't use other rock stars' names.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they bashed themselves pretty hard in that documentary, actually.
like Axl Rose. Axl Rose has a reputation for being a bit of a cock. No one
He
likes him.
is.
Yeah.
Ever meet him? He is.
I never met him. No.
You don't want to. It's
Yeah,
like, what's his face? I don't know if you've ever heard of Pitch Shifter. He's a dick as well.
Oh wow, no. I mean, my window where I actually got to meet some of the musicians was in late '80s, early '90s, and after and before and after that, I didn't. I wasn't in that position anymore. And to be fair, in the '90s, most of the people that I was, because the bands I was in, I was touring with things like Extreme, Black Crows, things like that. And they're just hard rock. So.
Extreme.
Yeah,
More than
I
words.
knew Nuno Betancourt really well,
More
dude.
than words.
Yeah, because we were on the same tour together, right?
Sing us for it. Sing it.
I ain't singing. I can't sing Extreme, dude. They're actually fun guys. It's just not. It's I don't know, pop metal, pop rock. I don't know what you call it.
Hybrid.
Pop.
Yeah, it's pop.
I call it pop. Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
They were fun though.
What?
And it was really cool too, because on that tour, I forget which band he was with, but Dave Navarro was playing on that tour as well. And what he and Nuno would do during like the band between band breaks, restaging one or the other, he and Nuno would get on stage and just do this duel of the guitars. That was pretty badass, dude. That's two really good guitar players going at it, right? Anyway,
What are we talking about again? Oh yeah, the thing.
we are
The
talking
dead
about the
air.
thing.
We went on
which-
quite the tangent within a tangent there. We somehow went from Rodney Dangerfield to Nicky, little Nicky, to Ozzy Osbourne to Middle in general.
Yeah, but it all applies for sure.
Yeah, in some way or another, maybe. If you do some mental gymnastics, we can go straight back to the thing.
Well, I was thinking about album covers, and they always have some kind of monstrous, satanic kind of take on the theater they were doing in those days.
Oh, there you go. Wink. Well done, Chester.
Satanic
Yeah,
panic.
yeah, real good.
Wink. Thank you.
We believe you.
Mhm.
Thank you. The Serpent and the Rainbow. Oh, did he do that movie? I like that movie, Lone Star.
Oh
Yeah, that's not a bad
Lone
flick.
Star.
Yeah. Let's see here. Holokama says Dio is sick, but over Ozzy? What is Japanese meth made with? Come on. No, I mean, I love Ozzy, dude. I've always liked him. I know he's, well, mainly you can blame his wife for most of the bullshit he got himself into as far as, corporately. But I just think Dio was a better lead man for Black Sabbath, dude. I just do. Sorry.
He just does.
Mm. But I mean, if you're talking about like the first Sabbath albums and that just angsty, raw Ozzy, I get it. I do. Rayfield says, legend has it that Ozzy snorted. Oh yeah, I read that one. The Dirt has bullshit in it, but they say so in the movie. Yeah. I think it was brazenly honest. Actually, I gave him credit for it. Rayfield says back
I mean,
then.
if we're really honest, they probably don't remember a lot of it.
Fair enough. That's true, dude. Yeah. Rayfield says back then Navarro was still in Jane's Addiction. Was that the band? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, this is back in like the late '80s, early '90s. Um, and occasionally we would get West Coast guys would come over and do a tour on the East Coast, but not a lot. But Dave was actually. I didn't tour in the same group as him all the time, but with the way when they did the touring, the circuits, they would like start in the south and start in the north, and they would always have like some big festival or big thing we would do like at Myrtle Beach or something like that. So even if I wasn't in the group that he was in, I'd end up seeing him. So he's working on the East Coast quite a bit. I know he's mainly a California guy, but I did see him a lot. I don't remember what band he was with, dude. I guess Jane's Addiction is fine. Was he? See, then wasn't he playing with Flea in Jane's Addiction though? And I would think you would think I'd remember seeing Flea though. Huh? I don't know. It was a fun time though.
Did you get caught stealing?
No. That's a good song, dude. Come on now.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
Harry fan.
Yeah, I know it's like pop rock and stuff like that, and people like to shit on it. But those guys were a lot of fun, and the music was good. It was good music, man. I remember, like I saw Tesla on the tour. We even had Mr. Big in there for at least half a tour. I know, dude, but the music is actually good, man. It's not
These
bad.
Heavy hitters, Chester.
I know. Come on, don't give me a hard time. But it was fun though, and like I said, the music was really good. Those guys were very professional. No respect for music whatsoever. Oh well.
I like Mr. Big and that stuff. I don't mind it. It's just, I expected a little harder names from you.
Well, because when I was working in the tour stuff, I'm a saxophone player, dude. So I was playing with the machine, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So it's not, I'm not going to be with those, things. I got because of when I was back in New York doing the studio stuff is when I got invited to parties and got to meet some of the heavy metal dudes. But I didn't play in heavy metal at all.
Now, how were the softer guys like Mr. Big and all of them? Were they kind of hard partiers away from the scene?
Oh yeah, no, they partied hard as well. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Everyone wants to be a rock star, dude. It's kind of like it's your responsibility or something. Yeah. Even someone like Def Leppard. I mean, those guys party like madmen.
Or like they got one arm.
Like they got one arm. Yeah.
That's how you lose an arm.
Yeah. Fair enough. I did meet Geezer Butler once. Speaking of Black Sabbath, I never saw him play though.
That's an interesting name, Geezer Butler.
I don't like that name. Never say that to me again.
Okay, fine. I don't know. It was kind of cool for me. I just got to say hello to him. I shook his hand. I mean, that's it. But it was kind of neat to meet him.
He went, hello, I'm Geezer Butler.
Geezer.
Rabbit, you got to come in here and help me now.
Why?
Because they're picking on Geezer.
Concentrate. Geezer, how you doing? I want to touch your.
It's a pretty dumb name, to be honest with you.
Oh, God. That's one of your people.
You can, people can be cool and still have shit names.
That's fair. That is fair. That's fair.
I mean, some guys actually going around unironically have the last name Busby. Imagine that.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Alan says, was Extreme the Nickelback of the 80s? Well, I've never actually listened. I've never actually listened to Nickelback. I don't know what Nickelback sounds like, so.
Mr. Big.
This is how you remind me of what I really am.
Oh, that's no. They're nothing like them. No.
Look at this photograph.
Oh my God.
Oh, no, Extreme.
I like Nickelback.
Do you? Oh, okay. I've never heard
Get
them
him
before.
out.
Yeah, But Extreme, Tesla, Mr. Big, all those bands were basically trying to emulate Aerosmith. So if you've heard Aerosmith, then you kind of know what they're doing.
That's the same in every musical era, and when
Yeah.
stuff comes out, then everyone starts copying it as it dies out.
Well,
Something new comes out. Well, until we got to the 2000s, then everything just died out.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
But because on the East Coast, on the touring circuits they had on the East Coast, Aerosmith was king, right? They're out of Boston, and they were just the big hot, super hotness, right? So everybody was trying to get a piece of that on the East Coast. We hear some different sounds sometimes when some of the Central circuits and the West Circuit guys would come over and try to make some money on the tour. You would hear things a little bit different, but you had a lot of Aerosmith wannabes, really. Which I don't blame them. Aerosmith's pretty badass, man.
I mean, you have to start somewhere, don't you? I mean, everyone starts copying somebody when they first start playing.
Yeah.
Who's the lead singer? Steven Taylor, was it?
Yeah.
Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
Steven Tyler. Yes, he had no business saying that other
Tyler.
dudes looked like ladies.
Fair enough.
He had zero business.
Yeah, but dude, back in the day, Aerosmith was freaking king on the East Coast, man.
He most assuredly looked like a lady. And also that Love in an Elevator song drives me fucking nuts. That's a shit song.
What?
I don't know, dude.
It's so repetitive, I hate it.
Let's see. Adrian says there is a stoner metal band that has a saxophone player in it. I forgot the name of the band. That's cool, dude. I mean, mainly.
Oh yeah, aren't they in the Lost Boys?
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, he looks much better with a shirt off than I do, though. But oh well.
Show us, Chester.
You shredded.
No,
Oh,
I already did show you guys before. I'm awesome. Nah, when I was doing the tour stuff, I played with two-step and I played with the machine. So.
Okay, here we go.
Well, Mr.
That sounds kind of familiar. Weren't they like Flock of Seagulls type, man?
I would say yes. Ever meet Aha?
Oh, no, I didn't. That's a good band, though, dude. I never have. I have technically met Duran Duran, but I will not admit it to my wife because she's a mad-ass Duran Duran fan.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think you just did.
The Indiana Jones hat?
No, dude, I'm telling you what. Those dudes partied hard. You would accept because they're basically the boy band of the '80s, right? A British boy band is what they were,
puffs.
Yeah, pretty much. But those dudes party hard, and they pulled ladies like mad, man.
Well, yeah, they're boy band. Of course, they pulled ladies.
That's why they're in the business.
That's right. Yeah.
Simon.
Go on.
Tell me all about these ladies.
Simon Bon or Simon Le Bon? What was his name?
Simon Le Bon.
Yeah. Yeah, they liked him. Don't tell my wife, though, because she'll never hear the end of it. Oh, tell me about him. Oh, Jesus. I met him for like 5 seconds. What do I know? Let's see here. Jeff says that Extreme was way more into funk than Aerosmith. I mean, of course, they tried to do their own thing. I liked Extreme. Like I said, I actually chatted a lot with Nuno because we were doing the same tour at the same time many times. We kind of got stuck with them a lot. And he was a really nice guy. I didn't know the other members of the band very well. Mr. I don't know that. Aha is a great band. I never met him though. Chester needs to burn his man card. Dude, Aha is a good band. Jeff, what are you doing? Musically, those guys are awesome.
The acoustic version of Take On Me is much better than the original.
What?
What?
Take On Me.
Well, dude, it's probably the best music video ever made.
Who did it? Was it Real Big Fish? Did the ska cover of it? That was funk.
Take on me.
squeeze your balls harder. Baker Street, best sex song. Yeah, okay.
I used to work at a pizza joint, and that would come on, and literally every single guy that was making pizza, we'd sing it together in chorus. It's great.
It's a
Did you
good
guys
song.
become like an animated pencil sketch as well while you're at it?
Hmm?
I was trying to reference the music video. I did a shit.
Oh
job.
yeah. That's a cool music video though. I like that.
It's awesome. I don't care. That song's great. I don't care what anyone says.
Yep, I don't care either.
And it's on my workout playlist
Yeah.
for some reason.
You know, this is going to destroy my my any credit I would possibly ever have, but one of the
You have
best
credit?
Yeah,
Wait.
I had like 2% of credit, and I'm going to burn it right now. One of the
Yeah.
best bands I saw on tour. I mean, just on stage, freaking fantastic, perfect, man. Their stage
Supply.
presence, their
Coldplay.
performance, their music, it's just really tight. I mean, because Rabbit understands what I mean by tight. You
Means
know,
Toy.
blunt.
Oh, I know what you mean by tight, my son.
Jesus. But anyway, one of the tightest bands I've ever seen. It's just the roll, man, and it's Whitesnake.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
Nice.
I would rather you said Air Supply.
Air Supply's a good band
Listen.
too. But dude, Whitesnake
to pour
is
some sugar on
straight
me,
up good
guys?
band, dude. What was that?
With it, pour some sugar on me? No, that's Def
That's
Leppard.
Def Leppard.
Def Leppard.
Yeah.
Which Whitesnake had this stripper song?
They had a really good city song. I can't remember the name of it. You know, but
I said a stripper song because that's pretty much what pour some sugar on me is.
oh sure, yeah. But no, Whitesnake was really good, man. They were really, really good band. I know they get a lot of shit, but musically, you have to respect it.
No, I don't.
Oh, they're the ones that here I go again on my own.
Dun, dun.
And I made up my mind.
I'm
I
telling you,
like Stan
dude,
Bush better.
they would light those crowds up, man.
I bet. Still lights up like, all of our moms.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't talk about your mother like that. No.
I'm just saying, that song comes on, and every mom in the vicinity just starts singing it.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
understand
true.
what
Dancing in the
happened, but
Johnny
That's-
Cadane.
They like it, I guess.
I
But
guess
of course, one of the problems with the band I was touring with,
Mommy, no.
any stage that we were doing, there was always someone walking through the crowd selling LSD tabs. So who knows, right? I know there's so much damn LSD. I actually saw a dude walk in the middle of the standing area, and he just held up in his hand a full, sheet of tabs and say, $3 each right now, because they used to sell for a lot more than $3 each. So he was selling real cheap. But I remember just stood right in the middle of the damn, held his hand up and screamed out $3 each. And no one said anything. The owners didn't come over and kick him out, nothing like that.
It was the 80s, man.
It was, man. Oh my God, so many.
We
people-
defeated racism and drugs were good.
Yeah. So many people tripping
what
their balls off.
happened? Yeah, what happened?
I don't know.
I don't know. People forgot, I guess.
Those people
Yeah.
had
My guess is the lack of drugs.
case
Full
in
on
point.
drugs.
Are you
Maybe
advocating
more
for
drugs.
drugs, JD? I thought you were a
Maybe
good
the
boy.
quality of drugs has gone down.
I'm
I don't know.
pretty sure that drugs made these people freaking immortal.
Probably, yeah.
It
Right?
had this strange adverse effect on rock stars.
Like Keith Richards.
Yeah, he won't freaking die. He's like,
Oh, he's
let me
pickled
sniff that.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh, anthrax. All right, let's give us a sniff.
Give me something harder. Harder.
Mm. Anyway. I put my workout playlist in chat just now because Joshua Hughes was denying its existence. But I do, in fact, have a workout playlist. It just hasn't seen any use in over a year.
I was about to say, I'm
Yeah.
sure you have a playlist.
Everybody has a workout playlist. We all make that. And
It
we'll
is
go.
the
Today's
greatest
the day.
workout playlist of all time, I'll have you know. Like, just objectively speaking. I will have no objections.
Well, Raythulu is mentioning Whitesnake, and Jeff Potts is saying they only had 2 albums. Well, I only saw them on that one tour. I just was really I don't. So maybe it's one of those albums, but
Maybe you're thinking of Great White.
no. I'm thinking Whitesnake without question. Yeah,
The Great White Snake.
they were so
Chester's
tight,
always
dude.
thinking about the Great Whites.
Oh
Oh,
God.
White Lion. Was it White Lion?
No, it wasn't. It was Whitesnake. Yeah,
Because he's a white supremacist.
I remember those bands though. I do remember those bands. But no, Whitesnake was a badass stage band, dude.
Could we do a band night? Do you think we could draw a band?
We did do that.
Did
Did we?
We did metal. We did like a heavy metal
we? Oh.
something night.
Oh, did we?
I remember.
I just remember because I did something. I was like, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. So why not?
Why not?
Let's see. James says that the 80s were just a watered-down version of the 70s. I think the 80s were a more free time than the 70s, because the 70s, there was still a lot of people pushing back and a lot of pressure from Christian groups and stuff. We saw that in the 80s with the Satanic Panic as well.
Tipper Gore.
Yeah, Tipper Gore and her group. But I just think the 80s was more free and loose and more carefree than the 70s is about really the
Now
difference.
look what happened.
Yeah.
Because there really no one. I mean, if those who are old enough to remember the 80s, there was no one cared about it. You didn't hear anything about racism or thisism or thatism. There's nothing like that. Everyone was just having fun and being stupid. I mean, shit, it produced Pauly Shore, for fuck's sake.
Mm.
Now look where that got him.
Mhm.
You know how
On the
close you
racialist.
were to having Pauly Shore instead of Keanu Reeves in the Bill and Ted?
Oh, that'd have been weird.
Ugh.
Yeah, it would have
Too
been.
close. Any
Very
kind of
far
close
away.
is too close.
He went off and did that bubble one where he gets stuck in the was it the
Biodome.
Yeah,
Biodome.
which is basically a
that
Bill
movie.
and Ted ripoff, right?
yeah
Yeah.
something on that.
Yeah, that movie sucked balls though. But it just was. It was just carefree. The 80s was fun, and no one cared, and there was no bitching or complaining.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
If someone's
We
bitching,
are.
they'd hand him a doobie.
Yeah. Well, then
Take a swig of this. Now
don't bogart the doobie was a very important thing. But then the 90s came along, and all of a sudden there was a bunch of people who were just not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It's a great
I
cartoons,
grew up
though.
in that. Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
What?
The 80s were fun. Yeah, they were, Jeff. Rayfield says, nah, Keith and Mick are liches. Fair enough. And every time they do a show, they're leeching life force from the audience. I believe that. Josh says, back in my day, we didn't have racism. Is that
Because
a quote?
the other races knew their place.
Is that a quote from me? Well, no one thought about it. The
Oh.
interesting thing, and I know Eric and Elrod will back me up on this. When we grew up through the 70s and the 80s, there were black people on TV all the time in movies. They were on commercials. There were Latinos and Asians. Remember the Calgon commercials? I mean,
Number one show, Bill Cosby. Come on.
yeah,
Come on.
Bill Cosby, Sanford and Son.
Stanford and Son. We
Yeah.
didn't care.
No one cared. It was just America. No one even talked about it.
A man is born, he's a
America.
man.
Oh,
Yeah,
different
blame-
strokes. Come
blame-
on.
We got
Blame the commies. Blame the commies.
Yeah, we do. We always do.
We
It's always
do.
coming.
We
Oh, yeah.
still do.
We
Always
Totally.
blame them.
Still do.
Commies.
Blame the shit out of them. So
Yeah.
I don't care. Do what I like.
Sure enough. And we haven't talked about the movie thing in quite a while. Although rock and roll is
Yeah.
certainly connected, though.
Well, that's your fault.
Well, album
No, it's
covers.
not.
Album covers. Right?
Oh right,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Yeah.
album covers, yeah,
Yeah.
Chester.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's coming from.
That's the connection. Got to keep it honest. With that said, though, what band had the best album covers? I know the answer, but I'm going to see if you guys.
Chicago.
Oh, you get
Bolt
negative 58 points for that, sir.
Would it be Quiet Riot?
Quiet Riot was fun band.
I'm sorry,
but
Iron
no.
Maiden. Iron Maiden.
Of course, it's Iron Maiden. Yeah.
No, it's yes.
Bolt. The answer is Bolt Thrower.
What about Megadeth?
No, it's
Yeah,
the
Bolt
Cars.
Thrower have some epic.
The Cars had the best cover albums.
See, there you go. One Doom Rabbit agrees with me. I bet you'd like them too, Chester.
Would I?
Yeah. They got the artist for 40K.
Oh, dude. Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
I do like that. But my favorite, I love metal, but I'm a melodic metal guy. So that's really what I like. Manowar, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, stuff like that.
Oh, I thought you were going to be all Slayer.
No,
So you mean like old metal?
Okay.
Slayer is the opposite of melodic.
It's the opposite of melodic.
It is.
Well,
yeah.
So, Rabbit, you're telling me there's no more melodic metal anymore?
Yeah, it's just different, isn't it?
Yeah, there's melodic.
And people
metal.
still
That's
do
the,
80s style metal as well. I mean, it still happens.
That's the style of metal I listen to. I listen to melodic death metal.
When you said melodic, I thought you were honestly going to say that Evanescence.
Evanescence.
Well, I mean,
I had the unfortunate thing of seeing them at one of the festivals I went to. God, they can't do live. You couldn't
They
sing
can't,
shit
huh?
live.
Oh, that sucks.
Wake me up.
It was then, but it was so bad. I mean, I only watched like a couple of songs. I was like, no, I'm going to go see a better band.
That's too bad.
On another
dude.
place.
That's unfortunate.
I hated them anyway. But
well, they're not a bad rock band, dude. I mean,
it was all that like 2000s emo metal kind of shit.
Yeah, no,
I hated it.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. What about synth metal? You guys like synth metal?
Like Fear Factory.
Yeah.
If that counts.
No, I like it. I think it
Factory
adds
were
a great
amazing.
element. Actually, I enjoy it.
Can do. Have you ever heard of Apollyon Sun? It's like a jazz style metal. They've got like
No.
stuff like that, but you probably never heard of them.
No.
I think they might be Australian. I can't remember. They supported Silverchair when I saw them, but they were like very heavy. They're very metally.
Art says it's
I can't
old
remember.
metal. Yeah, I know, Art. They're picking on us, man. It's good,
Art
metal.
here? Hey, Art. We miss you.
We're drawing the
Love
thing,
you,
Art,
Art.
and we're talking about 80s and 90s metal. So there you go.
Because it's
Perfect for
connected
you.
somehow.
Yeah, well,
It's
to
on
Art,
Speaking of the drawing, how long do we actually have left? Because
you have about
Don't think
50 minutes, I'd say. Plenty of
So
time.
bad, I
And
guess.
I've been going through and showing it.
It's
Your
not.
art is amazing. It looks really good, guys.
It's beautiful.
JD's
You're
even
always
on Mark
spectacular.
today.
What?
Even JD. for
JD
goodness
showed up. Good on you, JD.
sake. Good on you,
Yeah.
JD. Gold star. There you
Gold
go,
star.
buddy.
And let's see here, industrial metal. Well, Adrian, I do
Really?
prefer
Dude.
Marilyn Manson and his steampunk metal personally.
I was thinking more like Ministry. Ministry are really good. You know Ministry?
Rammstein is quite an industrial
Ooh,
metal.
I don't really
Rammstein.
like them. I don't know. They're alright.
Rammstein.
I love that one where they did Spanish instead of German.
A mushroom head. They're
Yeah.
pretty interesting.
It's like,
Well,
okay.
actually, I've heard Rammstein before.
I'd be shocked if you hadn't, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smash, por favor.
Some good videos, and they're like got good live shows and all that.
That was my high school. Is pretty much just Rammstein. That's what it was.
Rammstein.
High school.
You gotta roll the R.
Rammstein. Rammstein.
Well, it looks better since I took the head off, doesn't it?
Rammstein.
Rammstein.
Well, I like the art you're
Rammstein.
doing here, Rabbit. Though it's pretty cool. For me, my favorite metal band is the Bruce Dickinson incarnation of Iron Maiden. The only unfortunate they're still jamming, they're still selling out stadiums and stuff like that. I just wish they had put out some more good albums over the past 30 years, and they haven't.
Am I allowed to like Fear of the Dark, or does that make me a normie?
I guess it's classic. I don't listen to Iron Maiden. My brother used to.
Because I like that song. It has a sweet riff.
Yeah, well, it's exactly what I like, And I like,
It's catchy riffs.
yeah, very catchy, yeah. And Man of War, of course, is Very, very similar. I love Manowar stuff.
Mhm.
You
They
like
put a-
War as well.
Like what?
Those were your favorite album covers,
Or
right?
Oh, those are all. We had a bit of a disconnect on
chicks
the
outta here.
stream, but it's working again. I don't know what happened. Oh,
You just want
goodness.
some hunks.
Yeah, they did. It was kind of a little bit homoerotic. Fair enough. But I do
mean,
know,
ew.
since we're talking about these great rock and roll heavy metal bands and their amazing art cover, that all of them love the Thing. I know they do. I can tell.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
can
it's
tell.
all connected. Clearly.
It's all connected. It's all connected.
Yeah.
And John Carpenter is a musician. by
Is
the
he?
way,
I didn't know that.
scores his own movie.
Well, you know, one of the things that the 80s gave us, it's far more important than people seem to regard, is Oingo Boingo.
Oh my gosh! Yes, Oingo
Danny
Boingo.
Elfman.
Yeah.
Dude, they gave us Danny Elfman.
hmm
No joke.
Mhm. Yeah, I love his Batman stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Danny Elfman's amazing, dude.
Is it Dead Man's Wedding? Is that the big hit?
The Oingo Boingo? I don't know. I never
Yeah.
listened to him.
You're all, yeah, Oingo Boingo. I've never heard him.
Now, they had one like hit song. What was their hit song, Eric? Eric?
It's good. I'm glad he cleared that up for us.
I'm glad. Well, he's my old man backup. What's up?
Hello.
Eric's
Hello.
not in here. He's muted.
Who
Maybe
just-
the aliens are taking him.
Maybe. That could be exactly what's happened. I'm sure you're on it. So who? I just heard another voice. Who popped in here with us? No? Okay.
That's probably Thundaro that he hadn't spoken in a while.
No, I heard Thunder. It was someone else. Well, I don't know, Thunder. We've been sitting here talking a lot about music and stuff. You haven't really piped in. You must have an opinion on it.
Yeah, I do, but I was playing a video game.
Yeah.
Weird science.
He loves
My
Nickelback.
oh yeah, I can't get enough Nickelback. They're the best.
Yeah.
My opinion on music is very odd because I don't give a shit about musicians
Nickelback.
or bands or any of that. I only care about the music.
Mhm.
So it can be a completely crappy band in every other aspect, even a terrible people. But as long as the music's good, that's all I care about.
No, fair enough. Yeah.
So when people ask me like, "Who's your favorite band?" I'm like, I don't know. I'll tell you tomorrow, because there isn't one. There's not an answer to that question.
I see. Well, that's very. I don't know. Can I use the word magnanimous? I guess I shall.
Yeah, use that one.
I'll use that one. Yeah.
I suppose.
That's a big one. That's a lot of letters.
It is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
too many syllables. I don't like it.
Fair enough. Let's see here. Alrighty.
Magnanimous.
You know, I've been.
Magnanimous Anonymous.
Yes. Well, I've
If we're
been
gonna
flipping.
talk about some bands that have like a classical sound, I would pick The Sword as one of my favorite modern classical sounding bands.
Is that
when it comes to
Adrian?
It
metal.
is Adrian. Yeah. Yeah. I never heard
He
him.
lives.
I like that kind
I
of sound
would
though.
check them out.
And Steel Panther.
Well, that's like a comedy band,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's like Spinal Tap-esque, right?
Mm,
Yeah, to a degree, yeah. But
Yeah.
they also catch the 80s sound.
Oh yeah, that's the shtick. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
yeah. The Sword has quite a few albums, but Warp Riders is probably their best album, in my opinion, or Apocrypha might be one of them. I would look them up.
Oh, that's nice names for albums. I like that. You know, I was saying here as I'm going through the art and looking at it, there's some really interesting things. What Zach is doing is very curious. I like his take on the head scene from the Thing. It's pretty cool, dude.
Thanks, man.
Ugh.
Love that head. Freaky. It's like the only thing that scared me in that movie.
I too love Head.
Yes, and
Exactly.
Booster likes Crackcore Head.
Exactly. They got no teeth, Chester. It's all gum, baby.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
Got the gams.
Guar IG Micro Mix. Let's see here. Dead Man's Party. Okay. Let's see here. The 80s gave us Air Supply. What's wrong with Air Supply?
Are they one of those puff soft rock bands?
Oh, they're very soft. I wouldn't even call them rock. I call them pop, straight up pop. But Air Supply had some good songs, dude. I mean,
That was
they-
their song, right? All Out of Love.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's applications for different genre of music depending on what you're doing, right? Air Supply had their value. I mean, it's like Journey. I mean, especially when they got
Oh.
Steve Perry in there. I mean, yeah, but come on now. Steve Perry is one of the greatest rock singers of all time, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any love off that comment. Oh well.
It's because we like the Filipino guy better.
Oh, did you? Oh no.
In excess.
He had nicer hair. That's what
In-
rock music is all about.
That's fair. That is fair. Yeah, yeah. But I think if you look at the two, if you look at two really good vocalists or lead singer replacements, they've got to be Steve Perry with Journey and Bruce Dickinson with Iron Maiden. I mean, what a difference they made, right?
Yeah. I like Bruce Dickinson's solo stuff quite a bit too.
Yeah, no, he's a good singer, man. Seems like
Got some
Eric's having some
interesting
trouble.
subjects.
Eric,
No,
you
why
still
would you say
alive?
that?
Hey, there he is. He's back. Okay, let's do this thing. Kiwi over there. Got to go in with Chick King and got to take care of Red Rooster. All right.
I'm guessing if
Oh,
you've
yeah.
never heard the
Can't take
sword,
care
you've
of
probably
something that's not.
never heard High on Fire either, have you?
No. They're in the chat fighting about Supertramp. What?
Journey is gay, apparently.
What? Art, what is wrong with you, Art?
No.
Are you kidding
Who
me?
said that?
Amazing music, dude.
Are they the one that's like, don't stop believing?
I mean, Wheel in the Sky is a pretty fantastic song.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is pretty gay.
good music, dude. Next thing you know, Art's going to be sitting there beating on Phil Collins, huh? Really?
Hmm?
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
Like Wheel in the
That's how you
Sky
get a job.
has like a bunch of esoteric stuff going on in it. It's talking about alchemy.
Is it? I didn't pay attention to that. I just the
Wheels in the
melody.
Sky,
Where's that comic?
that's connected to alchemy.
Oh, all right. Jeff Potts has informed us that Supertramp has only had 2 good songs only. All right, fine, fair enough. You only need one, right? Only need one. Eric, who is that crazy bastard that did? She's a super freak. Rick James.
he's super.
Rick James.
Yeah, Rick James. He only needed one song. Look at how far he went. Phil sucks balls. Okay, Art's just picking fights now.
Yeah.
Oh,
He probably likes Mike and the Mechanics.
Oh, or Hootie and the Blowfish.
that's it. He's done. We're banning him. Take his wrench away.
Well, it is time for me to go get some coffee, but it's been a very interesting conversation. Now Devo is coming to play by Bill. Perfect. I'm going to leave that to you, Booster. You get to have the Devo conversation. Have fun.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna talk all about Devo. Yeah, that's what I'm. What the hell's Devo? Are they the ones? Oh, they're the ones
Name
that like
one
whip
song. Yeah.
Whip
Into
it.
shape.
Whip it real good.
it. Hey, it up. Hey. Ooh, hey, that's on my workout playlist.
I believe it.
Because it is the greatest workout playlist of all time. Yeah, what
I mean, they're not a bad
the
band.
70s.
They
If
have a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
talk
good
about
stuff.
70s bands, I'm gonna talk about Electric Light Orchestra.
There you go.
They're the best one. I win. Fuck all you.
Deep Purple.
If you're a real fan, you would have said ELO, though.
Oh!
Oh, he
But
got
people
you
wouldn't
on
have
that
known.
one. He got you on that.
Oh, I'm such a fake geek girl.
You are a fake geek girl.
You shut your whole mouth.
Oh, you shut your mouth.
I'll shut it yours.
What? You what?
Shut.
With
Shut
my
yours.
face.
You what?
Ray Fuller wants me to tell them all about Alien Weaponry. So they're a freaking multi-band that got pretty popular recently. They're doing pretty damn well.
They've got
for
some pretty
themselves.
good stuff. I'll back you up on that one.
Yeah, they got some cool fucking shit. On Napalm Records, they have 10 million views on this one song. They're doing well for themselves, dude.
Who's that?
Alien Weaponry.
Oh, I don't know. Never heard of them. I have to have a look. I've been listening to that Sumo Psycho. It's just been going out their new stuff.
Sumo Psychos? What is
Sumo Psycho? It's like a female-fronted like metal punk band.
Ugh, I'm done with female-fronted bands.
Yeah, I hate women too.
I'm over it.
You hate women? Do you not like Ginger?
I-
They were like literally the best metal band around at the minute.
Yeah, okay. I'm over it. I don't know. It's like every band you see now becomes female-fronted, it seems like.
Now that Chiss is on, we can talk about
Yeah, well, it's novelty. It does lose its novelty.
Yeah,
I guess
women
I
lose their
listen to-
novelty after a while, it's true.
I guess I listen to a lot of them.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
It's about 7 years into a marriage, let me tell you.
Oh shit.
I guess I've listened to too many of them in like the early 2000s and stuff. I don't know. Like
I don't think I
nobody
listened
beats,
to any back then.
nobody beats like Lacuna Coil or Nightwish for me. So
I never really. Lacuna Coil are alright, but never going to Nightwish. I like Totep, they were pretty good.
Booster, have you ever heard of a band called Once Human?
Once Human, I don't think I know that one. Who are
Look up Eye of Chaos.
I think I've heard them.
I see. Let me guess, they got a female screamer?
Uh-huh. But she's pretty good. She's actually really decent.
Yeah, some of them do alright.
Like, I would say she's better than that Ginger. I would say she's better than Ginger, to be honest.
Think.
Oh yeah, that's alright.
Because she can hit the low lows and the high highs. I'm just not a fan of that guitarist. He feels fake for some reason.
Probably is.
It's a toy.
Alright,
The guy
Ginger
with
with
the
the J's, I
dreads.
almost forgot.
The guitarist is the guy with the dreads.
Mm-hmm.
What about Baby Metal? No.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Baby Metal.
No, I will kick you out, Zach. You'll never be spoken of again. I swear to.
How about what is it called? The Mongolian metal.
Oh yeah.
I love the Who. The Who.
Yeah,
The Who.
I love them so much. That's so much.
That's mental. I don't know how they do that with their throats.
It's not that hard.
Oh, okay. Then professional Mongolian throat singer. Give us a. Holy shit, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I only know how to do that because I've been doing that my whole life, but I never knew it was actually a technique to do.
Oh, how do we? Okay, well, you
It's
gotta
literally
teach me
you're
how
like
to do that
pushing-
live on air. Okay, let's see this.
It's
Okay.
where you feel it is
Yeah.
your uvula.
Yeah,
Well,
my
vibrates.
luvula, yeah. Okay.
It vibrates
I just
while
gotta
it's
make
going
it
up your nose.
vibrate. Okay, all right.
While
I
it
was
go,
like-
while you push the
so I can
sound
go
out your
like-
nose. Anywho,
Oh. All right.
Anybody ever heard of Ninja Isu or Isu or something like that?
Indonesia, yeah, I think I follow them on
Yeah.
YouTube.
They're pretty crazy.
Old man metal band from Japan.
Yeah, but good.
I like ISIS.
Yeah.
Which one?
unfortunate name.
Yep.
Stuff.
Yep.
Oh Christ!
They didn't do it very well. No.
Can't wear their merch anymore.
Yeah, the government. come after you.
ISIS fan. How could you tell? All right. Let's see what I can draw then. This is gonna be the most grotesque thing I've ever drawn, boy. It's gonna be so icky and gross, even.
You can have mine, Booster.
Oh,
Just
thanks,
say
bro.
yours.
Where is it? Yeah, everyone will believe that's mine.
Oh, why not?
I said they will. I definitely draw that well.
There you go. Totally.
Thanks, bro.
Gotta fake it till you make it, man.
Uh-huh.
That's
Oh,
like
that's-
all we do. Is we fake it till we make it.
Until you're out over it.
Well, some people are better at faking it than others.
Yeah, this is true.
I'm pretty good at faking it. I always put on a smile. Anyway. What were we even talking about? I think we're running out of band things to talk about. I'm gonna talk about, let's talk about Coldplay. Can we talk about Coldplay for a minute?
What's Coldplay?
Can we
Say what's
not?
Coldplay?
Yep.
You know, they're the ones that are like, and I will try to fix you.
Nope.
Dun, dun. You
I
doing
don't
a
know that.
bit? Do you genuinely not know Coldplay?
Yeah, no, seriously, I don't know what Coldplay is.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you're
don't listen-
fortunate for that, but
I don't listen to radios and stuff. I have a very specific taste that I only listen to.
you haven't watched like commercials about like puppies being put to sleep
Nope.
or
I don't watch TV
starving
either.
children in Africa, and there's
I don't
this
watch
little
TV. I don't watch
this
TV.
little tiny British man. It's like give money to these starving children.
I know the Eyes of the Angel
Up to
song.
5 cents coffee a day, you can help these kids. And he's like,
Oh, Yellow's a very funny song, innit? Because Yellow's a colour, not a feeling. Because it's a... He actually... I'm not making that. He said that in an interview about the song Yellow.
I mean, it sounds right. Sounds like something you would say.
Mm-hmm.
he named his
And
child
it was
Apple.
yellow.
You really?
Yeah, I don't care what you say, Jeff Potts. I love Coldplay. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones. Turn it. Ooh, Opeth. Opeth is rad.
Oh yeah, Opeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If I got
Also
into
high
the weird middle, though, no one will know it.
So I went through a phase where I listened to like lots of Japanese metal, starting from
Weird.
like 80s on up.
Anthem.
Ooh, what the heck are you talking about?
Anthem is a great Japanese metal band, dude.
Yeah, I've heard them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought you were talking about the game. I was like, what are you talking about?
I actually
that game's something else.
I got into X at first.
X
and
Japan,
then-
yeah.
Yeah, X Japan, and then moved on from there to like more modern.
Yeah, no, they had a real strong heavy metal running here for a while, but now it's things aren't as good as they used to be. This baby metal thing
No.
is just pure commercial. It's garbage.
Yeah,
But
it's killed a lot of stuff.
I see Z Comics is in here. Devilish Borden, nice to see you guys. People are picking on Booster for daring to like Coldplay. I agree. All right,
How did it? I love Coldplay. Fight me.
Fight
I'll
ya,
sing
all
it
right.
for you. I'll do it, Jess. I'll
No,
sing
no.
Coldplay for you.
No, that's okay. It's okay. While I was sitting there making the coffee, feeding the dog, I was actually thinking about some stuff, and because and Rabbit might have an opinion on this as well, but I'm always kind of digging through music, looking for something to arrange, to cover, or something like that. And I look at a lot of modern music, see if there's anything interesting I can adapt to a more blues style. And I don't find very much. I mean, it sounds like I need to go pay attention what's going on with metal right now because it sounds like there's some
Sounds
cool
like
stuff
you
going on.
Mm-mm.
Did you say you wanted a blues style? Did you? Or...
Well, I mean, I'm kind of talking about where modern music is at right now, is my point.
What you
And-
need to pay attention to is the stuff that is not industry related stuff.
It seems so because that's what I was going to say. It seems like everything nowadays is more the Adam Ant side of things instead of Styx or
What?
the Zeppelin side, where it's more about the music, right?
Adam Ant.
Yeah.
Adam Ant, yeah.
Goody Two Shoes, Adam Ant?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was he was all about the commercial side of things, the fashion of it, kind of like Duran Duran
Yeah.
as well. Although their music is better.
Well, it's because he's a
But he
dandy
started
guy.
out punk too.
He was a dandy. Yeah, you're right.
It was
He
an art
started out
band. And it
I
blew
know,
up.
that's my point.
started out like a punk art band. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of that these days. There's no
Oh yeah.
substance. It's all art and fashion. It's kind of sad, dude. Can anyone name an actual pop band performing right now that's good? I mean, really good music.
I like Rihanna.
When's the last time Rihanna put out an album?
When was the last time Rihanna put out?
Oh, no, too soon, I
Probably
think.
10 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
I mean, I can't really think of like modern bands really like that are in the public's eye because rap has taken over. And I'm not a hater on rap. I actually like hip hop and rap. But
Yeah,
to
no, there's some
certain
good rap
parts-
actually. Yeah, for sure. Clutch, Jeff
It's
says.
just
Okay.
there's a lot. Oh yeah, Clutch is a good band, but nobody knows who they are. Like,
Clutch isn't pop.
Yeah, man.
Well, I remember sometime back. It's not super modern, but sometime back there was this band that came out called White Stripes. I think
yeah, the White
the lead
Stripes,
singer
yeah.
was named
I
Jack
like the
White.
one
Or
with that.
Jack Black.
Is that one
or
with
Jack
that one
White,
bass
yeah,
line that's
sorry.
like boom, 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 boom,
Seven Nation Army.
Yeah. I didn't really.
He
think
has a
there
lot
was-
of mix in his sound though.
Well, there's only two of them. They need it. I didn't really care for it very much, but I mean, he's a fine guitar player. That's fair enough. But
the Black Keys was pretty popular for a while.
It's a
They're alright.
It's a horror
Kind
film
of like a
from the
hipster
80s.
version of Led Zeppelin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Art
some good stuff.
Air Supply was all about the music. Now the only people that know about them is Art and Chester. Air Supply was a fine band, dude. There was nothing wrong with Air Supply. And I also mentioned
Yeah, if
Styx,
you're a
and I'm
big
surprised no
weeb.
one came at me with that. But Styx is one of the best bands you've never heard of, actually.
I
Did you
like
not hear of
Styx.
Styx?
I was
Everybody
raised
knows
on Styx.
Not
Keenma
just
made a
for
sound.
Keenma.
Uh-oh, I got a response. Keenma,
That's
please tell
Keenma's
us of your
countryman.
Styx love.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, damn it. Oh, well.
But I know the Sticks.
Yeah,
It's for
well,
people.
they got tons of hits, man. Really, really good musical band.
Rush.
That's
Rush
another really,
is
really good band, yeah.
one of the best of all time.
It's Canadian.
Rush is a great band.
I have
I was about to hear silence, and I'm like, is he gonna respond?
my heart has a special place for Rush because it's the like concert that I went to with my dad. It's like the only concert I ever went to with my dad.
Oh, that's cool, dude. That must have been a good concert, too.
Oh,
They're a really
Trailer
solid
Park
band.
Boys.
Yeah, it was really good. Like 3 hours long.
Jeff said he used to have
Oh,
most
my-
Styx albums, yeah.
That's nice. My dad doesn't take me anywhere because he doesn't love me.
Oh, fair enough. Do you know who your father is? Have you ever met him?
I think
do you
I
have a
did,
list
but he
of
won't
people
admit
running-
it, Chester.
All right, fine.
Running for your father.
Oh, what? Styx is good. I think Elrod.
When did you arrive in New Zealand, Dad?
Okay. Actually, Elrod made a comment earlier that I didn't speak up on the time, but I will now. And he was making a joke about Yes. I've actually seen Yes in concert. Those guys are a really good band.
Wait, what was
I
the
don't know
joke?
about that. It's had the best album covers ever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's where you were making.
They
it
did
was
have good
Mhm.
album covers,
They
but
did.
they're a good band too.
Very good band. Yeah, I was because I actually had a girl that wanted to go, so all right, fine, let's go. But I actually enjoyed that concert a lot. They're really good.
Well, the Gypsy Kings.
Gypsy Kings. Okay.
They're no Manhattan Transfer, that's for sure.
Manhattan
Miami
Transfer is
Sound
good
Machine.
for what they are.
There
Gloria
you go.
Estefan. You got to pick on Gloria now? Is that what's happening?
No way.
Hear about your sex.
Bachman Turner
Never really understood-
overweight. Oh, that's so mean.
Never understood why
What?
Blue Oyster Cult never really got like that much like recognition for stuff.
Fair enough, but yet Eric Clapton got plenty, and I don't know why.
What? What do you mean you don't know why?
I don't never
His name's
really.
Eric.
I mean, the best Clapton is, in my opinion, is like when he was with Cream.
Yeah. I agree with you there.
Of course.
Never really got into Clapton outside
No.
of that.
But I do a lot of Clapton covers because my band loves him. So damn it. Oh well.
The Traveling Wilburys.
Oh, that's great. That was a collection of all stars, though. Let's be fair.
Yeah,
It's a
it
super
was.
band, right? Like
Which
Lee
brings you to
Kirkman
Tom
making that?
Petty, which brings you back to the thing. Yes. All right.
Not at all.
Well, he's been in a movie. He's been in a movie. He was in some movie. I can't remember. I think it was The Postman. Yeah. With
Was he, or did just everyone in it look like Tom Petty?
No. He played like the governor of a dam, and Kevin Costner came talking to him.
Oh, now I have to see this movie just so I can see Kevin Costner. Like, oh,
The
you're the governor of this dam. He's like, oh, thing.
Uh-huh.
Well, I know you guys are doing the thing, but did you guys cover like other Carpenter films?
Yes, we did. We talked about
No,
a lot
because
of them. Yeah.
Becker's obsessed with.
I
what
came
he
in
thinks are
late.
album
So.
Well, Carpenter is a really good filmmaker, in my opinion. I mean, he's had a couple of duds,
Oh
but
yeah.
in general, I love his filmography.
Yeah, but even his duds are like, I don't know. They're like that cheesy kind of
solid. They're
Yeah.
still solid. Like
They
They're
are.
still they're still worth
like Ghost
watching.
of Mars is god awful, but it still has the best name ever, Desolation Jones. Like, oh,
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, fair
I
enough.
wish I had made up that name. It's just they gave it to the guy that's just like a frumpy fat guy, and you're like, yeah, that's not Desolation Jones. That's Ice
Right.
T. Or Ice Cube, right? It was like Ice Cube, Desolation Jones.
Oh, we talk about sellouts now? We can get in that conversation.
Yeah.
Roy Orbison. Yeah, that's right, dude.
Spicy.
Well, it's
Roy
true.
Orbison is
He's
great
100%
ever.
sellout. I don't blame him, but I guarantee you Compton folk do. Clapton cheeks. Well, you know, I'm not a big Clapton fan. However, watching that man play Tears from Heaven, it's hard to keep the fountains off, dude. That's a really good song, but it's just the meaning behind it, and it's rough.
Yeah, it's depressing as shit.
It is
I
rough,
don't
dude.
like that one.
Yeah. It's depressing.
Oh yeah, the windows.
Yeah.
Spoilers. This kid
Spoilers.
jumped out a window.
Yeah.
Spoilers, he says. Spoilers, you know that part of fucking Game of Thrones where the kid lifts himself out the window? Yeah, that.
Doesn't quite work that way. Game of
You want
Thrones.
Superman, and he thought, wow.
Goodness
Anyway.
gracious. Just watching Kima's thing come together. It's kind of cool what she's got going on here. It's neat.
Didn't the lead singer of Stryper write that song?
No, Eric wrote that. Yeah.
Oh, I think it was Michael Sweet.
You sure? Maybe. I don't know. I just assumed. Let me go check.
So, I was looking up John Carpenter films, right? And I Googled John Carpenter. And CBR has an article 2 days ago, Captain America, How Marvel Turned the Avenger into John Carpenter's The Thing.
What?
That's what I said.
Don't click that. that is some A-tier clickbait right there.
Tell me about
I
it.
am betting that it has to do with the Cancerverse.
Oh, that makes sense.
Let's see, Elrod. It says that the song was written in collaboration by Eric Clapton and Will Jennings.
Waylon Jennings? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, of course, it's Wikipedia, but I'm assuming it's true.
Mm.
It
Oh,
never
if it's on
lied.
Wikipedia, then. I mean,
Well,
Christ,
So who likes my
confirmed.
rock and roll ribbo?
I love it,
heck?
JD. It's
all right. Let's
beautiful.
take a look at it. Let's see here. Let's see. I see. Oh, you're up further. Let me go back up here. Yeah. So I saw you doing a rock and roll dude, and I was kind of wondering because the theme is the thing, sir.
I know it was just because
He
of the
got
tall.
confused.
Until it got changed.
No. I wasn't confused. I already drew the thing like 3 times.
Well, I think
This
I think the lady's vagina is probably correct.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's a nice vagina, JD.
There you go. You got the vagina right, JD.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, look at this. And look this.
We've
Afraid to go look
fucking
now.
bullied the fight out of the poor kid.
I know.
Horrible bullies. I would never bully anyone ever.
Oh, right. That's true.
Yeah, he never bullies me. I just fell
No.
downstairs.
Booster, it's not bullying when I do it to you. You deserve it.
That's fair.
This is true. I have it coming. I'm pretty sure he got a vision from God. It's just like
Booster, stop making me hit you, okay?
Oh,
Stop it.
Start hitting yourself. Start hitting yourself. Okay. Ray Field says Jeff Beck is greater than Eric Clapton any day, dude. They don't have to fight you. You're extremely correct. Many people are greater than Eric Clapton, which is my point. I mean, he could play guitar, but there's a lot of, I never understood why he was considered a great guitar player. He may have been an innovative guitar player, like say Jimi Hendrix, right? But not greatest. I mean, the greatest guitar player I've ever heard is Tommy Sami.
I wouldn't go that far. Jimi Hendrix.
Yngwie Malmsteen?
No, he can play, but he's a phase guitar player, so it's a bit cheating. Tommy. Damn it, what's his name? That Australian. He's near you. What's his name, Booster?
I'll let you know.
Tommy Emmanuel. There you go. That's the best guitar player I've ever seen.
Yeah, I do. He is good.
He's okay, I guess.
No, that dude's freaking frenetic.
He'll do in a pinch.
Eddie Van Halen? Huh?
So is it just me, or is anybody else getting like tons of feedback from Chester?
No, just you.
Just you, though.
Just you.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it on my side. It's not going through the speakers, so. That's weird. I wonder why.
Yeah, it's literally just you, too.
Huh. Well, the good thing is it's not happening on this side, so.
Oh, hang on.
So, you guys covered the fact that the thing is a remake of an old movie?
We did. Yeah. Coming from a book. And a board game has been made from the book as well. Pretty good board game, actually.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it's actually really good. It's kind of it's one of those at that time when board games were coming out, there was a lot of games that were trying that. Well, they were talking about Among Us earlier, where you have to figure out who done it type of game, and that game is done like that. And if you read the original book, like I had said earlier, Adrian, I really feel it would have been a great kind of radio play like Orson Welles did with the War of the Worlds. It really feels like that. Yeah, it has that kind of feel.
I could see that. They never did like an adaptation of a radio, like you know how they did the old radio programs where they would do a different story, like Twilight Zone.
Yeah. That would have been good.
But on the radio,
yeah,
they never adapted it. That's odd. You would have thought that would have been adapted somehow.
They might have. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it really seems suited to that, and I bet you if you went and search it, you probably would find it. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm never gonna finish this.
I don't know. I really like everything you guys are doing. I'm surprised you guys were able to get as much cool stuff out of this as you did. Actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff tonight.
Yeah, there is. Now I don't have it. Sheldon is over here mentioning Dimebag Daryl. I don't know what that is.
Oh, you don't know Dime?
He's a Pantera guitarist that got
How could you not know Pantera?
That was shot.
Yeah.
So it's a Pantera thing. Pantera is interesting. How they started and how they ended up in the 90s is very, very different. But there's a couple of Pantera's 90s songs that I do like, though.
Yeah, no, they're awesome.
Yeah, no, but they changed so much because they were kind of like a punk band in the beginning.
They've got like glam metal and all sorts of stuff from back in the day.
Yeah.
Like really high, like you're kind of what you're on earlier, a little that
Yeah,
80s
yeah.
hair metal stuff.
Yeah.
Then they turn into like what I like, like you say, Cowboys from Hell was really good, and then Vulgar Display of Power is amazing.
They have a couple of really good songs that they're really hard and just tough, tough.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Dimebag got shot because some nutty police officer thought he was stealing his material.
Yeah, that's so sad. That was
on stage.
So he like dead?
Yeah.
Shot dead on stage by a cop? Damn. Where's Black Lives Matter?
Well, I don't think the guy was a on-duty cop. He was shot by a fan.
I thought he was a fan. I thought it was somebody that because him and Phil Anselmo didn't get along, and it was some kind of weird. It was all kind of.
No. He was shot by a fan on stage in Columbus, Ohio. I remember it very specifically. The cop shot the person, the perpetrator.
When did that happen? I've never even heard of this, dude.
3 other people were shot too. It happened 2004.
Oh, jeez.
Wasn't the guy that shot him like? Was him and that fellow Sam and Dimebag fell out, and he had like some big, like massive beef or something. It was something to do with that. But like say, there was in the news many years ago.
The guy claimed that Dime was stealing his material.
That
was definitely it. So I can't remember. It was so long ago.
And
that's
therefore
just
you
weird.
shoot him. That's logic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's mental.
Mental, yeah.
It seems reasonable to me.
I guess. I mean, but I'd only been in Japan 2 years, and I probably hadn't got my internet up and running really well by that time. That's probably why I didn't catch it.
He wasn't.
Glad I got to see him.
This was after Pantera. He was in a band called Damage Plan.
Damage Plan. Yeah.
And they were just starting their song when the fan like rushed the stage and shot him. He shot him like multiple times too. It wasn't like once. It was like several times.
You got to make sure you get the job done, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't remember exactly if the reason was ever known, because the guy he was killed too, I believe.
Yeah, by the cop, they had said.
Yeah,
it's I never heard of that happening before. I never heard about someone getting shot on stage. I mean, John Lennon got shot off stage.
And Abraham Lincoln got shot while he was watching a stage.
That's right. That's right. Connections abound.
Down in front, tall guy.
Yeah.
We just took that hat off.
Yeah, I know, right?
Probably like he probably spoiled the freaking play, you know.
Well, Ray Thule says that's a lame reason to shoot someone. That wouldn't impress Jodie Foster at all. Fair enough, dude. I get that joke. Wink, wink.
Don't impress her much.
I get it. Didn't affect her career at all, did it? Huh?
Wink, wink. Oh, that was good.
Sideways shade is eternal, Eric. It's eternal.
I mean, I've heard of people dying from like heart attacks in the middle of
sure, yeah.
Doing stuff, but that's the first I can remember anybody being shot on stage like that.
You know who else died on stage from a stroke? Actually, was you remember the Beverly Hillbillies? Remember that show?
Yeah.
Well, the Granny died on stage.
Granny?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's she doing?
Didn't Tiny Tim die performing "Tiptoe Through the Tulips"?
He did die on stage, but he was like bloated and he was killing himself anyway, I suppose.
He wasn't going nowhere. By the window. He makes me laugh. That song is hilarious.
Yeah.
Because he sounds so silly.
And he could never get out from under it. He was always trying to make a buck on it,
Yeah.
But that's the world of celebrity, I guess. And now we get the likes of Miley Cyrus. Isn't that wonderful?
Is she still doing stuff?
You don't want to have a party in the USA?
Well, she's doing stuff, but I don't know if anybody's interested
Well, she's,
anymore.
I would imagine probably selling dildos. That's her main thing. So You know.
She
her voice is
she got her
gone.
15 minutes of fame back when she became like a massive whore. Then that the the novelty of that wore off.
And her
Yeah.
voice
She
is
really
gone.
went about it the whole wrong way with that whole
She did,
kinda
dude. She went
change
harsh.
everything.
And they all
She
do.
went like from innocent Disney girl to complete whore.
Yeah, well, I mean,
that's
Britney did
pretty
it,
common
Christina
with
did it, you know. But
that's the
she went much
pathway of
harder.
the
Yeah.
innocent Disney girl.
Yeah. People say, well, they're just trying to break their Disney image. And I'm like, I don't know. I kind of think Disney's behind it. I think it's Disney's doing. But I blame Disney for everything, so it's okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good policy. That's a good policy to have.
It is.
I think it's a pretty good policy too.
Yeah. The sad thing about it, though, when my daughter was a little girl, there was a show on Disney Channel, which we could get here in Japan, called Hannah Montana. I think that's where she came from, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
my daughter loved that show.
I mean, actually, she came from Billy Ray Cyrus's balls.
Well, that's fair. She did, dude. She did.
Yeah, but Billy Ray Cyrus had a one-hit wonder.
His
I don't think
achy
his
breaky
fame.
balls.
Well, he was
I
on the
don't
show
think
as well.
achy breaky heart.
He
got
was
the
a
part
producer
to
of that
Montana.
show. Producer. So absolutely, he got into that part.
Yeah.
Yes,
He
he
was on
did.
the show.
But
Yeah,
I'm
he's
like,
on the show
Means
off.
like
He
practically
pretty
nothing.
much
He pretty
much created the show for the most part.
Yeah.
Well, and fair enough. I mean, but my point was my daughter and I think, millions of other little girls love that show. And,
It's true.
when Miley started going crazy, my daughter didn't say anything, but she quietly packed up all her little Hannah Montana stuff in a box, and I have never seen it opened since.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
Yeah.
Anyway, I finished my my picture.
Oh, you have? Well, that's important.
Yeah.
Go ahead and share.
I want to see. Hang on, where's my Google?
All right, here we go. Oh. The cosmos calls to me to shed this mortal flesh. Oh, fair enough.
I like those little beak teeth.
Yeah.
Now the puddle of goop.
Fair enough. I'm kind of wondering what other people are doing for the draw along. We haven't mentioned that yet today, but I guess I really do need to mention it, I suppose. But
We should probably start posting the day before, maybe as well, about it. I don't know.
Well, that would help for us.
Or
to
like
know
an
what
hour
we're
or two
doing ahead
before
of
we
time.
start.
Yeah, well, the
I'd
past
do
couple
that,
of
but I don't wake up until 10 minutes before the show.
Oh, I don't mind doing it. I don't have
Yeah.
really followers on my anything.
and I
It's kind
do.
of pointless.
Okay. But no, I could do that. And we did miss two sessions, Adrian, because of my internet troubles I was having here.
Oh, we did both the
I didn't
sessions.
miss them.
We did
You
Genshin
missed
Impact.
him. We didn't miss him.
I
That's
watched
good.
them.
I'm glad you guys did something. But I do hope people are
I
drawing
even
along.
did a draw along for one of them.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Go over to Twitter, put it in. Well, no, I don't know. I can't get access to Twitter right now. Hashtag DNQFE. Hashtag DNQFE. We need to move that over to somewhere else, Booster. Because I can't even
Why?
get Twitter to open anymore.
I can show off the art. You know I can show off the art.
Have
Yeah.
you checked? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
did it last
some pieces
week.
on there, dude.
Yeah, well, because I can't even get it turned on.
Weird.
Booster just posts happy videos all day long, so he's not going to get kicked.
Yeah.
That's true. He puts puppies and stuff up. That's fair enough. Where I was here, so I need to go down here. Okay.
He beat the algorithms.
He did. Well, cute puppies, it's kind of hard to ban them. But
That's right, the Zach Shadow banned on YouTube. No one could find him.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, YouTuber assholes. What do you want?
Yeah, YouTube assholes.
Don't trust YouTube. YouTube asshole.
My wife and we were watching. She likes those kind of old. What's that channel called? YouTube channel. I think it's Watch Mojo. Maybe it's Watch Mojo.
Oh yeah.
And it has I don't agree with their lists at all. But they do play a lot of
dog shit.
Well, yeah, but they do will play a lot of music from the past. If that's what the top 10 they're doing, and for some reason they're allowed to do it. I don't know why it's okay for them to do it, but nobody else can. Whatever. But
Pay the money.
if maybe. But we were watching one the other day, and it was actually a top 10 of the most financially successful foreign language songs in the U.S. And that was an interesting list. I hadn't even really thought of it, but there were a couple in there. What do you guys think was a really big foreign language hit in America?
Oh no.
Karina.
Macarena was up
That
there. Yeah,
Japanese
that was
one
huge.
in the 60s.
Sukiyaki, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
99
And
Left
then,
Balloons.
Yes, that was number one, which I agreed with. They also had a couple other Spanish ones I never heard of, and but they Gangnam Style. Do you remember the idiocy of that?
Gangnam Style.
Oh God.
Open Gundam style.
Yeah.
Oh.
Guy's such a goof. You know he's commenting off of it, but people bought it. He was like, "All right, money."
Yeah. It was
Big
great.
Tommy.
Oh God,
Big Tommy.
Mojo is trash.
smells like,
Well, my wife likes it,
frozen
dude.
food.
It's all right.
It's a guilty pleasure to watch.
Yeah, no, I don't mind. Their lists are usually kind of crap, but we watch the music lists, right?
You should feel bad for watching anything Watch Mojo. It's rubbish. It's clickbait, and it's just hastily rushed out videos. They put out like 5 videos a fucking day. They're crap.
Well, I mean, it's
And you should feel bad.
Well, my wife is, you see,
You should feel bad.
well,
You
the thing
need-
is, Booster,
you
my
need
wife
to
is
be
a
there.
female, so you shouldn't expect much anyway.
Yeah, well, that's your job to sort out as the husband, Chester.
Fair enough. Come on, Kima, don't let me get away with that shit. What are you doing? That was for you. No, she's done. All right, fine.
She gave up.
Do I have to white knight the ladies and say how dare you say this about our beautiful brave ladies in the audience?
Sure, go ahead.
I would be lying.
Feliz Navidad. You would think that there were things like that should have been on the list, but they didn't. They didn't put things like that on there. Yeah, that's a fair point, dude. Jeff Paz, ouch, spicy. Of course, I'm
La
kidding.
Bamba?
La Bamba
Okay,
was on the list. Yeah.
We love Wham. You said Obama
Because of
was
the
on the
movie,
list?
not when it was a
La
new
Bamba.
song.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, Obama.
Richie Valens. Yeah.
But
Although
not the
I
Richie
didn't know how
Valens
much that one
version, 'cause
accounted
that's still
for because
nothing.
he's an American. I mean, should that really have been on that list? I don't know.
Couldn't speak
It's
Spanish.
a
could he?
foreign language, right?
Technically, yeah.
And
I
his
know
version
Selena-
wasn't even famous. His
Is
version
Selena
was a failure.
somewhere on that list?
It is a good version.
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you say there, Adrian?
I said, is Selena somewhere on that list?
Yes, she was on the list. I didn't know the song. I don't really know Selena. I know
I
she
don't
got
either,
murdered
but
by
I
a fan.
remember
Speaking of
her.
that.
I remember her being very big back in the day.
Yeah, I don't listen to too much of the Mexican stuff. Yeah. I remember listening to a couple of the the Mexican hat dance songs when I was a kid. I don't think they count though. And yes, Raythul, Akima cares not for my tomfoolery. That's right. She's not even responding.
I mean, bringing it back to metal, there's some pretty good
I'm back.
Mexican metal
Sorry about
bands out
that.
there.
What was that, Adrian?
I said, bringing it back to metal, there's some pretty, metal's pretty popular down in Mexico.
Oh no, South America, Central America, metal is enormous,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
They got some pretty good stuff coming out of there too.
Oh, really? They're actually producing metal. I didn't know that.
Oh, dang it.
Right. Mexican metal bands and stuff.
That just doesn't sound right. There's
I'm
something
trying
wrong
to think.
with
Wasn't
that
Brew?
statement.
Is it Brew Area? I can't remember the name.
This is a death metal metal song.
They were
It's called
Mexican.
Krusty Border.
What'd you say, One Dude Rabbit? I didn't hear you.
I was trying to remember the name of this Mexican band, but I can't remember how you pronounce it, so it doesn't matter.
Since you
It
guys
might not.
brought it
I'm
up,
not sure if it was Mexican or something else, but I think it was Mexican. They were quite good, but it was quite a long time ago.
we got about 10 minutes
Is
left.
Dillard
guys.
out there? He could probably tell us.
Yeah, no. Oh God, picking on John. He's German. What are you talking about? We got 10 minutes left, guys. So we're going to be dropping
that
the straw
Mexican
poll
thing.
soon enough, and Booster has certainly got it done. But speaking of death metal, I don't get it. I don't understand that.
No, it's more like.
You kids
You
and
gotta
your
sound like
rickety
Cookie
rap.
Depends on the
Monster.
death metal, doesn't it? I suppose because it's not all the
Yeah.
same.
It does.
You gotta be like, hey, Cookie. You know.
I mean,
but
like if you listen to their side's Once Upon a Cross album, that's quite catchy and quite melodic in places. I mean, it's still shouty, but it's not as shouty as something like Obituary. Like, I just like gnarly.
Well, I just don't really get the vocals. The riffs and the instrumental stuff is fine. There's some great stuff. I just don't get the growling thing.
Maybe too old.
Maybe it could be that simple, dude. But at the same time, when I was
I
a
think
kid,
it has to do with just sounding menacing at times.
yeah, that's cool. I mean, and some of the Pantera stuff I like is actually like that. It's very menacing. But like when you guys mentioned, a couple hours ago, but when I was a kid in high school, Slayer was huge. A lot of people like Slayer. I never cared for it though.
I mean, that's more fresh than
Amazing
Death
live. Yeah, it is definitely. It's old school fresh as well, isn't it?
Yeah. But then if you take something like, say, Motorhead, right? With Lemmy. Now, Lemmy doesn't have the best voice, of course, but there is melody there. There is musicality there. It's not just scream, this guttural screaming. I don't know. I just never got it.
But you say you like stuff like Slipknot, and there's a lot of shouting and stuff in that, especially for like albums like Iowa and stuff.
No, fair enough. And but Slipknot, they have some great riffs, dude. I really.
Not,
You don't like Slipknot, Zach?
not a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan. It's
I
mostly
remember
because of the
Revolver
I
only-
know their newest album is really good.
Yeah, I never got too heavy into Slipknot either. I liked some of their songs, but I don't know. It wasn't my thing.
The Cartel provides plenty of inspiration for metal music. That's fair enough, dude.
I actually like Slipknot's singer's other band that he did.
Stone Sour, yeah, that's
Yeah,
really good because
Stone
it's like
Sour
grunge
Cider.
meets metal, isn't
That's
it?
a great
Yeah.
name, dude. Stone Sour. I like that. That's cool, dude.
Yeah. He's a good singer too. That's the thing. Like
Yeah, it was when that first came out. I mean, the first single was quite heavy, like Slipknot, but the actual album, it surprised me when I listened to it.
Yeah, no, me
surprised
too. I
me
guess
too.
that's true. Yeah. Ray Thule says the metal scene is still very much alive and kicking once you get out of North America and West Europe. Yeah, no, that's actually a very cool thing, and I need to pay more attention to it. I really do, because
that's true.
the '90s we all thought that metal was dead, but in the 21st century it's come back, and thank God, right?
I mean, if it went away, unless it did in America. I mean, I don't know. Nottingham, where I live, is a massive metal place. I mean, we've got Earache Records around the corner, so I mean, a lot of good stuff comes from there.
It's like around in America, but nobody like all the stations and stuff that used to play that kind of stuff is disappearing.
Well, you had that eternal gloom that was grunge, right?
Yeah, my favorite.
Sure.
Yeah, I know, dude. But, and there is some good music in grunge. There is, but it was just overall little bitches music is what it was.
Tell me about it.
It depends on the band, to be fair. To be honest, the worst grunge that ever existed is all that stuff when they started to try and bring it back, and all these bands came out, and they were all fucking awful. Trying to put on the Ed Vedder voice, but doing it badly because they couldn't sing. Like that, it was, like Creed. God, they were terrible.
Oh no, yeah, Creed.
You mean the guy who thought he was Jesus Christ? That guy.
Oh God,
yeah, that guy. I think he still
they're
does.
So
actually,
fucking bad.
Yeah,
he's got to compete with who's the dude that played the really bad Joker? What's his name?
Oh,
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Yeah,
he certainly thinks he's
He
Jesus.
also has his freaking cult as well. No, didn't the dude from Creed fucking threaten to shoot up his family because Jesus told him to do it or something?
I don't know about that, but I know he was he's an alcoholic, and so he did a bunch of weird stuff.
Oh wow,
he's a maniac.
Rock and roll music.
He just lives in a trailer now.
Multiple DUIs and all kinds of stuff. And his former band hates him, from what I've heard.
Or he shot up a school.
Surprise.
Well, it's kind of like
went on
Toronto,
to
right?
form Alter Bridge, didn't they?
I mean, if we're gonna talk about bands, why has nobody mentioned Tool yet?
But I love Tool, but then latest few albums, I just don't get into it. It's
Well, I
just
mean,
not as
after
good.
Lateralis, there's no like doing anything better.
I'd Lateralis after I didn't like it as much as Undertow, but I mean, everyone likes their own different albums, I suppose.
Yeah,
It's all right.
it's true.
You know, there was a band I went and checked out because of my family was watching a Simpson episode called Korn.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
know what? It's like that was when I was at school.
Yeah, that was like the big hotness when I was a teenager.
Korn, Cold
Korn.
Chamber, and then System of a Down came out. All that kind of like
Mm.
stuff before Linkin Park, which
Well,
The-
just
they
new
had a
ruined it.
couple of catchy
middle-
songs though.
Yeah.
Korn, I like Korn. The first two albums are amazing, and then after that, they kind of just lost it a bit. And
always,
after the third, was it Issues? I think was the last decent-ish album they had.
I don't even. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I remember they were on South Park one time though.
Oh, were they? No, I think it
There's
was
like-
The Simpsons.
yeah.
I saw them on. Yeah.
There was a season. They were on both. There was a season premiere where they premiered like one of their songs on South Park.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
There was another band that has nothing to do with what we're talking about that my wife really liked. Matchbook something.
Oh, you gotta sort out
20.
your wife, Jason. This is a travesty.
What are they called? Matchbox, Matchbook. What was
Matchbox 20.
it? Matchbox
Matchbox
20.
20.
Matchbox
There was
20.
another one though called 80s Matchbox Beeline Disaster, and they were really good. They were
Yeah.
more of a I don't know, like heavy blues rock kind of. I don't know if everyone's heard of them.
No, I haven't. Another one she liked was Sugar Ray. That was a pretty boy.
That's surprising.
Yeah. Another band she really liked was Smash Mouth, which they actually do have some fun songs. But the funny thing about Smash Mouth
What song? What song do you
Now
like
I
by
know why you're
Smash
married.
Mouth? Tell me.
me personally, I
Hey
I
Now.
don't really know. But my wife
Are you
used
a
to
rock
listen to
star?
them. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah. But they're
Oh yeah,
catchy.
Get the game on, go play.
No, there was some Sunshine song they did.
They redid a Monkey song, didn't
Yeah, they did.
they? For the
Who starts
Shrek
singing?
soundtrack?
Yeah, Believer. They did.
Yeah.
Redid I'm a Believer.
Oh, was that the Sunshine one? I remember that one was pretty good. But the funny thing about that was the lead singer of Smash Mouth, whatever his name is, and I look almost like we could be twins.
I'm so sorry.
So much to do, so much to
Maybe
do, so
your
much
dad
to
had an
love,
affair.
everything's a bad thing. And
Maybe.
then never shine if you
Maybe.
don't grow.
Damn, that's kind of
Flew all the way over to California to have him an affair. Yeah, probably.
Trying to be edgy there or something.
Yeah.
Shady.
Probably. Who knows?
So Booster is still. I broke Booster. Jesus. Oh goodness gracious. I don't know. They were catchy enough, dude. I don't have no hate for them. I mean, it's like, do you hate on the Red Hot Chili Peppers? I mean, they suck balls live, but I mean, they make some catchy stuff.
Nah.
I liked them until they released Californication, then I just went nope, because they just stopped being fun. It's like Incubus did the same thing. They stopped being interesting with their music.
Yeah. Ray Thu says there's a bluegrass band called Iron House that is a bunch of old graybeards doing covers of classic metal and hard rock songs. They're legit,
Yeah.
unironically awesome. Oh, cool, dude.
I've heard of them.
I don't know. Alan says, might as well be walking on the sun, Chester B. Is that the sun song I was thinking about? Probably, yeah.
that probably is.
Walking on the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're talking about a pop band being commercial, I mean, Smash Mouth was just straight up commercial, dude.
Yeah, they did a bunch of their songs were featured in like Ben Stiller films. For a while.
Yeah, they made a lot of money off that. I don't have
Mystery Man.
any anger toward them, dude.
They only became
The song
popular
was
because they
bigger than the
were in
movie.
Shrek.
Yeah.
I believe the band that he was talking about is Iron Horse, though, not House. If I remember.
Iron Horse.
I ran
Okay. I
Yeah, the
probably read it
bluegrass,
wrong,
but
knowing me. Yeah, yeah. It's
they
see
play
when
like metal and classical songs. Like they did like a version of Enter the Sandman. I know that.
Devilish Board and Christopher Lee doing metal music is the pinnacle of humanity. Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
agree.
Fair enough.
Christmas metal music.
Yeah.
hmm
Ooh, now this one is definitely going to go deeper. I think Eric maybe Eric will know this one. There was another good. They're not metal, but there was a just killer live band, dude. A really, really good live band. Maybe the best live band ever. And I don't think anyone even knows who they are. You ever guys ever heard of Slade?
Yeah.
Slade, yeah, it's English music. It's
Yeah.
horrible.
No, it's not,
horrible.
dude.
It's
That is
Christmas
one of the
music.
best
This
live
little
bands
underground
ever,
band you
dude.
might not have heard of.
Well, I don't know if anyone. I never hear anyone talking about Slade.
It's literally like the horrible Christmas music's all I remember from them.
Dude, they have one
Just
Christmas
no.
song.
Yeah, and it's played constantly. It's horrible.
That show?
I'm turning my headphones off.
Oh. Well, even Ozzy said, "Well, at least you know when it's Christmas time in Britain." See. But no, dude, Slade was a badass live band, dude.
I mean, it's a good thing that they're good live. I always say if the band sounds better, or at least equal to their album when they're live, they're good. But if they're not, they're shit. There's so many bands that you think are going to be good live, and their CD is good, but they can't do it shit.
Yeah, no,
that's not a good band.
They're the opposite of that. They're a really good live band. Quiet Rider covered a couple of their songs. Oh, there you go.
Come on, feel the noise.
Oh yeah. That was a good one. Yeah.
Just right, the boys.
Elrod is now looking through car magazines. Look what I've done to the poor man. Oh. But it has come to the end of the show, though, Booster. We've done our time.
Uh-oh.
We have. So it's time to stop
Is
them
that a
from
Smokey
doing
and
what
the
they're doing.
Bandit Trans Am on the cover?
No,
It's the wrong year.
It is the wrong
split
year.
headlight 79. 78
you're
is
right.
the only good one.
You're right.
78 was the last year of that. 79, 80, and 81 had the square headlights.
But if you wanted a fast car, why would you buy a Trans Am? They're shit.
Hey, come on! It hits like 88, dude.
They're a great looking car, one of the most iconic looking cars of all time, but they're not fast, dude. They're not a good car. Anyway, a Booster, shut it down.
Oy vey, shut it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Stop. All right, and with that, I shall say, Jeff
So
Potts
am I allowed
on the poll?
Father Christmas. And I will have to sing the show with dum da da dun 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 dun.
I thought we're doing the Seven Army Nation again. Before we're going dun 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 dun.
Nah, I'm just trying to irritate Rabbit. He doesn't love Slade. I don't know what's wrong with him. Anyway, let's take a look at the art here, guys. Now, this here is from Mr. Hawkins, and I like it a lot. It's kind of pirate themed. There's a Kiwi about to get shot out of a cannon, and we got our alien. I don't know what the hell it is, which is perfect.
It's nasty.
Yeah,
It's a thing.
I really don't know what it is either. I just kept drawing weird shit. I got a little Wilford Brimley head in the back.
You do.
That is supposed to be Kurt Russell, but kind of a alien version of him. There's the Keith David Keith, over there.
Over here.
Then you got the Kiwi.
You got the Kiwi, yeah.
Why do I never think Kiwi? I need to do one show once where it's just pure Kiwi.
You do.
I've never drawn it.
We need to do just one show where it's just pure Kiwi for everybody.
Yeah, we should.
I love that. Appeal to my ego. I love it.
Absolutely. But I love it, though, Eric. I think it's really, really cool. I was really wondering what you guys were going to do today, because from my point of view, it seemed like it would be a difficult challenge, but I guess not. So this is really cool, guys. If you like what Eric has done, please vote for him in the straw poll, which I know Booster is prepared to do. So let's come down here to Elrod. Now, we saw Elrod doing lots of stuff, so this could be interesting. Go ahead, Elrod.
I only did 5 tonight.
Yeah, I know, but they're awesome.
5, and I didn't even finish.
Music.
Wow, you're really off your game, aren't you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Speaking of good music, check out Lauren Green's album, Welcome to the Ponderosa. Featuring the big
How do you always
Ringo.
have this shit on hand?
I know, dude. It's perfect, dude. It's awesome.
It's at hand because I'm listening to it nonstop. It's addictive.
It's
I
addictive.
see.
It makes you think of like steak, barbecue sauce, and
Yeah.
America.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Anywho's, we have the Marvel Comics thing.
Ben Grimm. Yes.
We have some gasp.
No.
Let's do this thing.
Oh wow. Kiwi's
Oh
got-
no, he's a little head.
He is a little.
No.
Oh, you're killing
We're-
everything here. Oh, look at that.
As we go, we get more on model. So
Yes, you do. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's
this
nasty.
isn't my wheelhouse. These were easy.
That's the 2011 version, though.
No, this is just like my version. This is the kind of stuff I see when I close my eyes.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Good
Oh, look at that, dude. Look at
I
that.
like that.
That is
We got a
nice.
little-
You have a little kiwi there.
Kiwi's literally in the right place. I'm not. Never mind.
Yeah. It's okay.
Right on the
It's
cock.
okay.
Yes.
It's doubled for her pleasure.
He's
Yes, to the
literally
right.
calling me a dickhead.
Yes, he is.
You're right. Technically, the Doberman skull is the dickhead. And then we have the first one.
Oh,
That's awesome, though, dude. Look
I
at
think
that.
that's a winner.
Yeah. Poor Rudolph has just been absorbed. Oh well. Those are awesome, dude. Very, very, very nice. And hope you guys like it too. So definitely get over there and vote for Elrod. That's really cool stuff today. All right, let's keep moving down here and let's go to JD. And Iron Man is on the scene, so everything should be fine.
It's next gen.
It's TOS.
What?
Go ahead, JD. It's your turn. Tell us about your pieces. Go ahead, man.
Okay, this one I drew kind of a huge monster that is literally, chasing after Booster.
That penguin there?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't draw him very well.
I'm not gonna lie, he actually looks adorable with those proportions.
Yeah, it's a little
pretty
penguin.
good.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
And there's next gen trying to fly around and try to distract the creature.
Uh-huh.
This one is next. This one over here is the third one, but I'm just going to go to it next. It's next gen, doing an Iron Man landing pose, but
Uh-huh.
He actually
The
did that
creature's
pose
about
really
to-
well,
Why is
didn't
there
he?
a
Yeah, that
dildo
was-
coming out of the ground?
Don't ask questions.
they're not. That's a tentacle.
Well,
No,
okay.
That's
I
a
think he did. I think he did a good job with that pose. I gotta
I
give him
think he
credit
did
where it's
too.
due.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
no, he did.
Yeah.
He did good.
Yeah, and here's the second one.
But
I
Eric
just
said
drew
it was a dildo, so
Yeah.
like in the ground.
I don't think so. It's just a tentacle that's going
The
underground.
same
and
thing.
going-
It's the same thing. Calm down.
It's okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. Now the dildo has
Yeah,
taken on
what-
form. Perfect.
I like the second one, the middle one.
Yeah, the melty
Yeah, this
one. Yeah.
Yeah. I just painted this one together. It's actually two Moris put together in one body.
So basically, I see here you
Oh.
signed a JDD21. So I can call you Double D. Sweet.
Maybe.
Okay.
JWD.
Yeah, should definitely go with that. Yeah. All right. Well, JD's trying to emulate the Elrod here, and he's got 3 pieces down, all colored. Very nice, very nice. If you guys like that, get over there and vote for him in the straw poll. Moving down here to the lady who has not spoken much today, and she said she had no idea what she was going to do, although I think it's freaking epic. Hi, Kima.
Hello. I don't
It's-
know what it is. I just scribbled.
Yeah, okay. Booster, there's a scribble for you. See the scribble?
This is just her scribbling.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I just fucking love scribbles, mate. That is a pretty good scribble. From what
Yeah,
I
pretty
see.
good scribble. It's pretty badass, actually.
Yeah, it's terrifying. It's icky.
It
I
is.
like it. She
So-
colored in everything. The woman's a madman.
Mad X and
A
The
mad
woman is a
madam.
Mad Mix.
Pro
Mix.
Slayer.
A madam. Haha.
Let's see. Raythew says, if Japanese animation has taught me anything, it's that any item can be a dildo if you're brave enough. All right, good.
Exactly.
Fair enough. Well, I think it's awesome, Keenma. I like your little doodle. It's pretty epic, in my opinion. And if you guys like it, please vote for her in the straw poll. All right, let's come down here. We got One Doomed Rabbit, who did a very... this is the most classic thing take, I believe. You got the dogs in there. Yeah, it's really cool, Rabbit. So what were you thinking when you made this?
Oh, it's so gross.
Nothing. I was just drawing some references, I guess.
It is good, dude. I like it. It is very cool, and it's definitely referencing the movie directly, as our next one is.
Ooh.
So this is really good, guys. If you guys like what Rabbit has done, please vote for him in that straw poll. All right, coming down here to last, but certainly not least, he's always on the bottom for some reason. I don't know why. This is straight up out of the movie, and it's interesting. We get a look at it from a slightly different angle, and that's kind of cool. So Zach, I like what you've done here, man. I like it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
It was fun.
What do you think, Booster?
It's awesome. He's got a little Dutch angle there. He's got that disgusting little head. He
Yeah,
colored
yeah.
the whole damn thing. He's
Well,
a quick little boy.
Well, you haven't seen the movie yet, so
Great
you don't
little shot.
understand the reference. That's the problem. Yeah.
Oh, is that? Well, I'm saying it's good, you dickhead. So don't
Oh.
you talk down to me.
Okay.
Yeah, Booster, you're not a writer.
What do you know?
Now that's a reference no one's gonna catch. But I have been told I'm not a writer.
Have you?
hmm
Well, I think you.
So we won't get into that.
Oh, okay. Well, I've told you many times. I think you should try your hand at it, though. Seriously.
And I'm working on 2 scripts right now, Chester. So you know.
Oh, there you go. Sweet. That's awesome. But Zach, I think it's great, and I hope you guys like it too. And if you do, get over there and vote for the straw poll. So let's go through them real quick. We got
you
Eric's.
missed one.
I didn't miss one. No, I didn't.
No, you missed the important one because we all decided I'm on the straw poll again now.
Oh, did you? Is
We
that the
decided this last
decision?
week.
Okay. Well, I'll just forget
Yeah.
to not look at it. So this is Eric here. It's very
You
nice.
son of a bitch.
We got Elrod. It is cool looking stuff. We got JD and his triptych. We got Kima. Very cool. We got Rabbit. And of course, we have Zach. And do you guys want to look at boosters? Do we want to put Booster back over at
Yes.
Mike's?
Yes,
let's look at his. I
Is
think
it-
that's a great
Probably.
idea.
Is this some kind of angsty revenge against Mike and somehow? I don't understand. All right, fine.
Why would I have any
Probably
kind of
is.
revenge against Mike?
Oh, there it is. And of course, we have Booster Kiwi, and which means he's going to get the vote. There you go. All right. So
I did it
that
last
was
week.
fun.
I got buried.
Did
So
you?
don't you worry.
Don't be
Yeah.
worried. All right, guys. Please get over there and vote in the straw poll. Booster's going to drop it right now.
Right, meow.
Yes, right now. Yes.
Right, meow.
Zach was cool as the host. He said right meow.
Yes,
Mhm.
but he's pseudo post mail. So
Oh! How dare you say that about our golden boy?
well,
He is the most manly man of all time. He can fight you in a fight. Do you not know that Zach could beat the shit out of you, Chester?
Uh-huh.
Don't you know that Zach could just destroy you with one arm behind his back?
Sure, yeah.
I've seen him.
I was nice though. I put pseudo in there. You see,
That's not nice at all.
it is nice.
I know what that means.
I was reducing the post mail.
Oh, look at that
Oh my
sliver out of
God.
tongue.
Fair enough.
Oh, he's slippery, this one.
All right, guys. So the straw poll is up, and now Booster's going to take a look. Is there anybody draw along this week?
Oh, shit, right. I gotta look at that. don't
Well,
Just a
I
minute.
mean, I missed a couple of weeks, so there might not be much in there.
I've people seen the poll now, haven't they?
Is the poll working?
Yeah, we have.
No,
Yeah, the poll's not working. Oh,
poll's
wait,
not
wait.
working.
No,
No,
now
it's
it
not,
just
the poll's
randomly.
not working at all. I know. Yeah, it's just
Oh, that was weird.
it's very laggy. It was like this last week, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, just
Should we
to
have
go-
a straw
give it a
poll,
minute,
please?
It'll catch up.
There's 2 votes.
For one Doom Rabbit.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's not how I voted. No offense.
Oh! All right.
Ooh.
Someone's
Right
cheating.
to
A little
Days,
sus.
A little sus, but it looks like we did get some draw alongs today, which is awesome. Go ahead,
You
Booster,
ready?
take us through. Yeah.
Alright, first off, because this guy's quick as hell, we start off with Blue Moon Cartoons. Check this out.
That is creepy as hell, dude.
Yeah, this is like some Orwellian propaganda, don't you think?
Yeah, and it's different than what he normally does. That is really cool, dude.
His
Good.
atmosphere, yeah.
And
There's,
he says, embarrassed to say, I'm almost embarrassed to say I've never seen this. You should go watch the thing. It's a good
Well, he
flick.
captured it well.
He did, yeah. It's really,
Bill
especially
captured
the
it very well, so
thing on
thank
the
you,
bottom
Blue
there.
Moon
Yeah.
Cartoons.
Very nice.
I would
This
say
is the
both-
least funny
both
thing you've drawn.
Both versions of the thing, the old one and the new, are good films.
Yeah, and I don't hate the 2011. I just think they kind of got distracted with the CG crap.
Here
Oh,
we are
goodness
with the
gracious.
Thing as the Thing.
Yeah, now I was expecting one of these guys to do this, but Alan came through. There you go.
Ellen did it. So here you go. We have a Rocky Abomination version of the Thing.
Yeah, scene from the movie which you haven't seen. Yeah.
I know what it's referencing. I know my stuff, Chester. Even movies I haven't seen, I know everything about.
Fair enough. Really
I
good
know
job,
what I'm
Alan.
shitting about.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. That is awesome from the Hell Comics. Tolfa needs to promote his comic. Tolfa still needs to promote his comic. It's been a while, Tolfa. What are you doing? You need to promote that comic. But anyway, here's this his version of the Thing here.
Oh,
very
that's like a cover. It's a take off one of the covers,
spooky,
actually.
Yeah.
The poster
spooky.
or the movie comic, the cover art for the film. Man, dang it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Good job, Tolfer. Very nice, dude.
Yeah.
And Amron says he's voting for
atmosphere.
JD today because of the amount of times he said, "Tell me about it." There you go. And there's
well, there
JD
you
cheating.
go.
So there you go.
Yeah, there's JD cheating again. So if you want to look at his art
Thank you,
again, so
Jiminy.
yeah, we had the free pieces.
Well, thank you
So,
very much. I'm actually surprised we had so many today because of the internet trouble we're having. Hopefully next week we'll
I
go
call
back
that
to
a win.
normal. What are we doing next week anyway, guys?
We were doing something to do with the Snyder Cut, weren't we?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
that's when it's released. Yeah, it's literally
You
the comes out
understand
that
that
day.
me and Chester are just gonna whinge about Zack Snyder the whole time, right? You know that.
I can just that's fine. I'll just listen to music.
I'm muted.
I like his films, to be fair. So.
I've got it. I've got it for Zack Snyder's nonsense. Bizarro.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. All right.
Yeah,
Awesome. Now let me come over here to the full screen and we can see here everybody's lovely little icons there. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to vote on the straw poll. So let me see how it goes.
It works.
And let's take a look at it here. So let me hear my choices. I got Eric Hawkins. Somebody once told me. Okay. JD, the comic otaku. The world is going to roll me. Oh, fair enough. Kima, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. These are all music titles. Yes, very nice. Wondering Rabbit, she was looking kind of dumb. Uh-oh. Wow, I'm surprised you brought Britney Spears into it. Zach DB said, Zach DB, with her finger and her thumb. Fair enough. El Ramos Flash says, in the shape of an L. And Booster on her forehead. Ooh. I see how you connected those two right there. Yeah, I see how you did that. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have been on the straw poll. I didn't expect it to go this way, I swear.
Of course you knew it was going to go this way. But who am I going to vote for? There's actually some really good pieces today. Well, I have to do this one. It's just there's too many cool things, dude. So, all right, here we go. And let's see. Oh, there it is. Way up ahead on her forehead. So what exactly is on her forehead, Booster? Just curious.
Well, they start
Finger and her
coming
thumb
and
in
they
the
don't
shape
stop
of an
coming.
L.
Yeah.
That's the rules, and I hit the ground running.
So my little Smash Mouth comment made you go and change the entire straw poll.
Yes, I literally added myself so I could finish the song. The only reason I wanted to be on the poll. Oh,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Booster, I want you to know that I've taken my glasses off in disgust.
Oh.
I could live with that. Oh, I find me funny, and that's all that matters.
That's fair. It is fair.
Somebody
It is
has
fair.
to.
Someone has to.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we only got 11 votes in here, so hopefully we'll get a few more. But yeah, because we got 25 people in watching. I do appreciate everyone coming in, by the way. I know the past couple of weeks we've missed it, so.
I think the straw poll site is broken as shit. Do you want me to make it again?
Yeah, I think it is too.
Hey, if you want,
Is there
sure.
a different?
Oh wait, we got votes coming in now.
Yeah, just delayed.
No, I'm still only seeing 11 on my side. Most of the guys don't even have a vote.
Yeah, the other guys all have 0. That doesn't tend to happen. I don't think that's right.
No, I didn't get any votes last week either.
The last
I
week
gave all mine to Booster.
Blame Booster.
It is probably my fault.
Well, you could try to remake it real quick if you like. and see if that
Yeah,
helps.
I mean,
give
to
that a
be
go.
fair,
Okay.
I think it is time. I think it is time.
Well, it is. It clearly is time.
Oh no, I just
Yeah.
I just had a whole bunch drop. Now it's up to 18.
Oh,
Elrod. Wow.
there
Elrod
you go.
coming
Oh,
on
lo-
like a storm.
oh my lord!
Ooh.
Oh, now we definitely have to remake it.
Oh no.
Now
In the shape of an L is coming on against her forehead. Sweet. I have to give you points though, Booster. That was pretty clever.
I know. I do that sometimes.
Sometimes, occasionally, you do surprise yourself. I'm sure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
accidentally.
Accidentally.
Even the president
Accidentally
of the
on
Smash Mouth Fan Club
purpose.
finally paid off.
Exactly. This is what happens when you memorize the lyrics to the Shrek song.
True, and it also might have something to do with premature ejaculation, but I'm not sure.
On her forehead.
On her
We'll never
forehead,
know.
yeah, exactly.
In the
My
shape of an
cock
L.
issues
In
out of
the
this.
shape of an L, bitches. All right. Goodness gracious. What is the world coming to? It's only up to 18 though. What is, so you guys said the straw poll was acting up last week too, huh?
Yeah. So what do you say? I have this other one made. Do I chuck this up
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's
Sounds
re-
like
let's
we've
revote
got
real
a.
quick.
It sounds like we've got a tie. We just send you both.
Yeah, we can do that too.
All that. Here we are. Another straw poll, boys. This one will hopefully work better. Let's find out.
What's different?
Which being the fact, if we did send Elrod, they would just cancel the show.
Oh,
so.
this one is
This is
different. That's fair. Yeah. This one is this one gonna let me vote? I guess it will. Okay, let's see how this works out. They're validating my vote. Thanks. Show results. Yes, I would like to see the results.
Order refresh. Here we go.
All right.
Yeah, this one's acting way faster, and everyone has a vote. So I'm more inclined to believe this one.
Yeah, no, this is coming along. So, guys, please vote again if you don't mind, and we'll let this go a few minutes and come back over to it. But there was fun day, some really good art. The thing next week with Zack Schneider, we're gonna be able to do a lot of superheroes. I'm sure we'll see lots of Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman scantily clad as she should be. So
Booster, I expect a Kiwi Bizarro.
Kiwi Bizarro.
Yeah.
Have you heard rumors
So,
that Bizarro is
so
in
a
the movie or
useful
something?
bird. Basically, a useful bird. No, it's just Zack Snyder. His Superman is dog shit. It might as well be Bizarro.
Oh, I see.
With a
Okay.
beard.
Well, he really doesn't get Superman. That's fair enough.
I like him, but I don't like the original Superman, so I suppose.
Well, there you go.
God,
Then.
that's sacrilege, dude.
It's
I'm
just
still...
a super goody-goody, and I don't like those kind of characters, I suppose.
Imagine
More
a
of-
hero being a good guy. Ugh.
Well, I don't read the
how
comic.
wrong?
Remember this. Remember, I don't.
Typical,
I love
typical
the
Brit.
original Superman
Typical
movies.
Brit.
You know, with
What a surprise! The British guy's the contrarian. Who would have saw that coming?
Oh my God!
It's like good movies. I think they're really good movies. If you ignore all the lore in all your superhero comics, the movies themselves, I think, are just really good, gritty, dark movies,
What
which
are
we
we
don't
talking
get
about?
many of anymore.
Batman?
Well, yeah, the Batman vs Superman I thought was a fantastic film.
What?
People hated it because they don't like the comic because he didn't do it like Marvel.
No, I hated
no.
it because
I
it put me
hate
to
Marvel
sleep like every time I
Okay.
watched it.
Do you really
we
want
had
me
this
to talk about
conversation
Batman
last
vs
week because
Superman?
apparently people don't like long
Dude,
movies.
I
and
hate it as a comic book adaptation, and I hate it as a movie in of itself.
Movie too.
It
I
was just
hate it on
boring.
so many
Fantastic
levels.
It was boring. That was the
What?
problem.
Wait! What's fantastic about it?
It was the cinematography was amazing. It
It's
was
true.
really gritty and dark. The story was really good. I really liked it.
What
Everything
about
it
it?
was good. There was a few bits obviously that weren't that great, but out of all the other movies that were coming out at the time, it was
So
one of the better
you
ones.
liked Lex Luthor dancing around like a fag?
And he
Big
was
fan
one
of
of the
that.
things I didn't like. He wasn't. He was
You like
one
the
of
Martha
he
thing?
was like
How
the
they both have the
character.
same
Look at
mother's
this!
name?
It's Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne in the
I
same
think I'm
building.
here anybody.
Actually,
I don't
to be
like
honest
him as
with
an
you
actor
guys-
anyway.
I-
I can't hear anything.
oh man.
No, Superman,
only-
you have
the
to
only
go
thing I
kill
liked
Batman,
was-
or else I'm going to kill Mama.
One thing I like was the whole, the whole warehouse fight.
I think Rabbit, you've triggered people. We got a lot of
It's
votes in
fine.
here this time. This is working much better, Booster. You're right.
No, I'm
Yeah.
used to people with horrible taste in movies. Chester.
Horrible taste in movies. Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
We have a lot of friends that have horrible taste in movies, like Brett.
Oh. All right, here we go. All right, guys.
Sorry,
well,
Brett,
I
do you
think
like
we got
that live?
28 votes in here. There's only 25 of you watching, so I'd say we probably we probably hit it. So I'm going to call it here, and let's go through
Oh
it.
dear.
Down at the
I'm
bottom,
sorry.
we do have we have a tie, a vote each. We have Eric Hawkins. Somebody once told me, and JD the comic otaku, the world is going to roll me. Yeah, fair enough. So very good. Claps.
You have to sing it. You just can't say it.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. Something like that, right? Then we have, with 2 votes, we have Wonder Rabbit. She was looking kind of dumb. And we also have in the that's 4th runner-up. And then coming up in the copper medal position, we have Zach with her finger and her thumb. I can't remember where that lyric was. With 3 votes. So claps for you guys. Claps very much. Very good. Very good. All right. And then for our silver medal, we got a tie with 6 votes each with Kima. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, something like that, right? That's about that melody, I think. And Elrod has in the shape of an L. I can't remember where that lyric is either. But anyway, you guys know the song. Everyone's heard it before. But of course, the booster is with 9 votes going over to the Pro Edition as if he didn't plan it on her forehead. Very nice.
I swear I didn't use a VP. Maybe I should veto my own win and give it to Elrod and Kimo.
Oh, I don't care. Go over, have fun.
Chester, I'm disappointed in myself. I didn't burn that bridge all the way down. All right.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is going to become a weekly thing. This bridge is getting burnt.
Which bridge?
No.
Anyway.
I've missed the bridge.
The Red
somehow.
Rooster Bridge?
The booster's been burned. Oh no. All right, guys. That was fun. We'll let these guys work out what goes over to Mike. Is Mike even doing the show anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes this week.
Oh,
They
nice.
did Space Jam last night.
Ooh, yuck. LeBron James.
Looney
Please
Tunes,
don't go
not
watch
Space
that. Don't
Jam.
support that asshole.
Close enough.
But nevertheless,
Watch
our
the
own-
original.
Oh, I see. Well, Rabbit is going to take care of getting those people over there for the show next week, and go have fun with that. Next week we are doing the Schneider cut, which should be it should be interesting. And seeing as it's already been dropped in a leak, you can go watch it now if you want to. But other than that,
Jiminy,
Really?
Yeah.
Jiminy's triggered in the chat. He's saying that Elrod was robbed.
Elrod, I agree. I voted for Elrod myself, but
Yeah.
that's all right. But anytime Booster puts his name on, he wins. So there it is. Yeah.
I sacrifice myself for the good of others.
You do. You're a good boy. But as we're getting ourselves out of here, guys, because I do need to kind of hustle. I got a lot of work to do today. But does
Yeah,
anybody
I'll
have
throw you all under the bus.
that's fine, JD. Here's your opportunity. Anybody have anything they want to announce or talk about or what have you before we get out of here? Anybody?
That's got a book.
I got some books on Indie Planet. You can just go to indyplanet.com/Comic Press with 2 dashes in between them,
All right.
hyphens or whatever you like to call.
There you
And
go.
yeah,
Anybody else? You said something, Eric?
I said Zach has a book.
Ooh, Zach.
I have a Neoteric. Currently, signups are live. You can go on Indiegogo, look up Neoteric.
When's that going to drop?
Probably end of the month.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Very good. You get into that vaccine groove there, and that'll help you out. All right, guys. Well, thank you all very much for coming in. We'll definitely see you next week. Keep in mind, we won't be back, Thunder and I, and hopefully Booster will be back on Sunday for Night Owls, and we'll be talking about interesting stuff, I am sure. You going to be back, Booster? Or are you going to be tomato?
Probably not Sunday. I'll bloody be asleep.
He'll be bloody
Really
asleep.
crawled out of bed this morning. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This morning.
This afternoon, rather.
Yeah, morning. Listen to this guy.
Yeah. It's almost nightfall where he is now, actually.
All
right.
Night shift is brutal.
Night shift is brutal.
Look at
All right.
Mortal V. Look at that. Look at my apprentice over there. I love
Mortal
it.
V's badass, dude. Don't mess with him. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it here, and we'll check you out on Sunday. Thank you. Later.
Bye, everybody. I love you. Oh, yes, I love you. I love you. Goodbye, everybody. Bye, everybody. Yes. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Booster, you make me glad to be straight, but you.